Hello, happy Monday. A return to the week. Pleasure to have you back with us today. We've got a lot of exciting things ahead of us. The organization I play Star Citizen with has made the decision to continue, or rather return to active duty on the PTU, seeing as 18.2 is currently more stable than the 18.1 build that's on live. So that means we've got our work cut out for us. We're going to be fitting ourselves out with a regulation uniform, getting our ship sorted out for active duty and operations in our MilSim organization with the UEE Navy Pathfinders. And we're going to be finding rally points as well as reviewing all our SOPs, doctrines, and military procedures to shake out the rust or iron out the kinks or wrinkle out the dumbs. So lots to look forward to. Good morning, Bigley.
Good morning.
But in addition to that, we're also previewing the new Just Chatting screen, the stream intro screen, which is part of the new rebranding, as we welcome Madam Bigley back to the fold. So why don't we just get to work? Voila. Hello. Here we go. What do you think, Bigley?
I like it.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Not too shabby, eh? What do you guys think? Let us know when you come on in, take a look. What do you think of the new overlay? We wanted the intro to showcase the interactivity a little bit more because, as you guys know, we're more focused on the interaction, the engagement, spending time with the community, getting to know, doing things like this. So we have the break room below because Big Brother's always watching what we're doing in our leisure time. Of course, myself, Madam Bigley over there on the right. And down below we have new staff badges. So new hires, of course, new followers to the community. We'll welcome you in, issue your badge, your onboarding package, and of course welcome you properly to the company. We have new execs, which are new subscribers, so you'll be showcased there in lights. And yet to fill new positions of investment lead, which is our donation leader, and operations lead, which is our bit cheer leader. So if you're so inclined to take your title, go right ahead. Otherwise, my name is Brad, aka Twinsticks and Ties.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Steph Bigley.
That's right. Still working on our shtick,
I wasn't
as it were.
sure if I'm supposed to do that still.
Of course you are. I just wanted to throw you in there and see how you'd do.
Okay.
I think you did all right.
You know.
It sounds like there's a fan in the background, but that's the game, so I'm actually going to get moving.
Yeah.
I've just logged into the PTU for the first-ish time. I won't lie. I cheated a little bit. I did come on earlier, of course, and go clothes shopping. The first thing that I always like to do in the game. Well, it's just I had to get some things done. But we are starting in Area 18, so we're going to go through what honestly is usually close to my new player guide process. But instead of starting out with the Aurora MR, we're going to be starting with the Amble Arrow because it's available to us now in PTU for free. And that is my ship of choice for flying with the UEE Navy Pathfinders in the Outlaw or our Starfighter division, with whom I am a pilot. So it's been a really long time. We've been kind of on hiatus waiting for 318 to stabilize. And that, obviously, as most of you know, has taken a very long time. So we're going to be getting all of our gear sorted out, getting our uniforms sorted out, getting bound, setting our clone at the rally point, and then we'll do some missions just to work out the kinks, make sure all my controls are working properly on the PTU, because every time I come back to either live PTU or ePTU, they've changed things, so I have to just tweak my settings a little bit so I don't, fly into a mountain or do something dumb like that. Try and stay on the top of my A game when I get back into ops with the MilSim, which is a pretty tightly run and tightly organized operation. So we're going to be doing that, and then we'll be going through some of the doctrines. The SOPs are standard operating procedures from the MilSim organization, so we'll be refreshing ourselves with like call-outs, comms, operation procedures for escort, setting up combat air patrol, and yeah, all that good stuff so that when the Pathfinders are ready to get back into order on the PTU here forward, that we're in shape to be the best contribution that we can be. Anyway, so first things first, let's get back into order.
You're right. Since you did clothes shopping this morning, I should too.
I have a slightly different setup here. Actually, I got to change this. What did I do? Oh, yeah, that's right. Here we go. This is what I wanted. Yeah. Outlaw 65 is my call sign in the Milsim. That's why you'll see that there. We don't have Bigley on this one. Let me fix that.
Hey. You don't want me?
I'll add you.
You don't want
I
me?
suppose. There you go.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, you're just, you weren't
Just
responding.
ignoring you.
I know, it's rude.
Because you're being meddlesome. No, I'm just kidding. I'm adding your camera to this.
No, I know. Thank you.
You can see it happening
I can.
in real time.
That's perfect right there.
Hells to the no.
I'll just pretend I'm playing.
We'll get all this stuff sorted out after, too.
Fuck. That stupid game. There.
That's not how it works.
Okay, guys, I'm going to do some low flying today. I really love doing some low flying.
Oh my god. That's so rude. I will mute and revoke your camera privileges again. Look, you just made me accidentally try to walk into someone else's apartment. We're also running the stream at 1080p for the first time today, so let me know how you feel about it. Make sure it's running well for you guys, that there's no, it's still a good experience. It's a fine line between, like, crystal clear resolution and also making sure that folks can watch on whatever device they choose, because I don't have transcoding on Twitch. The problem with running at 936p is that it's great for Twitch, but YouTube doesn't support 936p. So when I run the stream at 1664 by 936, it automatically defaults to 720p on YouTube. So I really can't win, it seems. You know?
I know.
I think this reset all my game volumes too. I don't think I did that.
Excuse me.
Thanks, Bigley. You
You're
told me you weren't
welcome.
going to
Nope,
do that.
I told you I would try.
Alright. No, these are all good. Okay. Maybe a touch more. Whoops. Maybe a touch more music. What do you think, Bigley? How's the volume for you?
No, I mean, I can hear your game loud.
Is it good loud or too loud? I'm asking you for
No,
an
it's
audio
good loud.
check.
It's good loud.
Okay, good.
I wouldn't make it louder.
How's the music in the mix?
It's hard to tell what's the music and what's the game.
The only music is the music. There's no music coming from the game.
There is not?
No. Any music you hear is the playlist.
Okay, well, stop talking for a second and I'll tell you. Okay, then it's fine. It mixes great.
Okay, good. Thanks. Silky smooth. Now, the only thing I did do is I went to buy the beginning of my loadout. So for this, I'm fitting an Arrow and a Gladius. I have both on the PTU here. So let me show you what we've done. Oops, that's not what I do. Remember what the buttons do is a good help. So I've purchased my weapons and my missile racks for both of those ships. And then we will be able to fit those. The reason I can't do them right now, I had to buy them and then go to the terminals, is because currently this is the first time that I've logged into the PTU since the last update, which means I have to deliver my ships to this station in Area 18 before I can actually fit the ships with the loadout. So, McPigeon, good morning. I'm gonna get on a little bit later. Glad to see that you're streaming. Absolutely at home now. Glad to hear it, McPigeon. We're on PTU playing 18.2 because that is the most stable version of the game right now. Specifically, I'm working on prep for MilSim operations returning to PTU this week. So I've got a list of chores that I'm kind of working on, but you're more than welcome to join me. And when we get busy with some bounties and stuff, we can do that together if you're so inclined.
If you're
Welcome
so inclined.
to the ASOP
If you're
vehicle
so-
retrieval system.
All right, we will deliver the
For
Gladius.
travel information, be sure to check the departure and arrival boards conveniently located throughout the spaceport.
And we'll deliver the Arrow. Honestly, I would have delivered the Aurora as well, but I don't want to take too much time fitting out the Aurora because I'm not going to be using it for active operations or active duty
Welcome to
with
Rockwell
the
Marine
Pathfinders.
Spaceport, servicing the greater Area 18 metropolitan
All right, Gladius is here so we can start fitting her out.
wherever your final destination may be.
That's Excuse me.
Bigley, all you have to do is turn your head away from your mic.
But what fun is that?
Fucking amateurs. Let's see what I'm dealing with here. All right, we're going right into vehicle weapons. We're unequipping all of these.
And on ArcCorp,
Unequip.
all UEE
What's wrong with a little cute little hiccup?
Unequip. We have Panther repeaters, which is exactly what we want on this ship, so we didn't have to rebuy those. And we are buying we're equipping the, oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. See, these two racks have 4 size 1.
obey all security and customs personnel at all times. Their job is
Yeah, we're fitting this with missile racks that take 4 size 1 torpedoes. There we go. So putting this in all of our missile racks. The 341s.
Thank you for visiting ArcCorp, Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous
All right, good.
day.
So we have the 341s and all these, and we're fitting these with the Pioneers, I believe, yeah. I do have some task force IR missiles to try on the Arrow. Oh, this rack is empty. Why?
It takes all of us working together
Why
to
do
keep
that?
ArcCorp safe and secure. Be vigilant and report possible threats every
So we're putting
time.
Pioneers on the Gladius. Pioneer missiles on the Gladius. These are really just for PvE anyway. All right, we got 3 size
Hello,
3
and welcome to
guns,
Rockwell Memorial Spaceport, servicing the
4
greater
missile
Area
racks for a
18
total payload of
metropolitan area.
16,
We
4
hope
times
you
4.
have safe travels wherever
Times
your
3 times
final
4.
destination may be.
Yes, we do. For a total of 16 missiles, and our Gladius is sorted. So now we can flip
Thank
to
you
the
for
Arrow, which
visiting
just
ArcCorp,
arrived,
Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction,
and
wish
we
you a
will
beneficial and prosperous day.
get rid of all these. Just just to be safe, I always just unequip everything that I'm replacing. 2 repeaters. Oh, they already come with Panthers and Bulldogs, so the guns are already done. So I want 2 Bulldog repeaters on my top-mounted auto turret, and 2 Panther repeaters, which are size 3 laser repeaters on the wing mounts that I have, the weapon mounts on my wings. For this missile rack, for the larger missile racks, we're fitting 2 341s, so we got 4 times 1, 4 times size 1s there. Okay. And for these, we're using the Task Force IR. I've just never used them. They look exactly the same statistically as the Pioneers, but they're a little faster, I think it was. Realistically, missiles are for PvE anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And what do we have? We have the 2-slot 221s, so we're going to mount those. So we get 2 size 1 missiles instead of 1 size 2 missile, which gives us just a little bit of a larger payload.
Make it so.
There we go. So that should be all of our ordnance. And all of our weapons. There we go. Arrow fit. We'll double check the Gladius. Just make sure nothing got stripped by accident, because sometimes the game likes to do that. So I always like double check. Yep, all our racks, all our Pioneers are loaded up. And our Panther repeaters. Now we'll go back and check the arrow. Yep, all our task force. Oops, what was that? Ooh, we were missing one. I thought so. I knew I... All right, there you go. So good we checked, because I forgot to load a missile into a rack. So we would have been down one unnecessarily. All right.
Then you would have died.
We're all sorted. I would not have died.
No, I'm pretty sure you would have died.
I ain't never die. I ain't never die on you. All right. Let's get mounted and get out of here. I'm going to just start with some of our practices so I can get in the habit of it. I'll do my pre-flight checks every time I leave, just to get in the habit of it. We don't really need to do that too much, but it's good for me to know how to check myself, make sure all my systems are launch ready, etc.
You can be like, Commander Wolf,
did I
weapons
actually-
check, and then you can answer yourself, and then you can
That's
be like,
not really-
Commander Data.
Yeah, I could, I suppose.
Checks right, and then you could just answer yourself, but be all the characters and be more entertaining.
First thing I did not do is actually... Thank you for that helpful note, though, Bigley.
To the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
I'm just saying.
What
you know,
I didn't
just
do
in
is
case,
actually...
in case you have viewers like me,
Stand by.
which you probably won't, but in
Your
case you
vehicle
have
has been
viewers
delivered
like
to the following
me
locations.
who don't really understand the mechanics of
Please
this
visit
game,
us
if you
again.
made it more like a TV show, then it'd be even better.
I already said thank you for the helpful note.
I know, but I thought
And
I
then
would.
you gave it again.
Yeah,
Okay, please stop.
but that's what I'm here for.
That will be off.
But why am I here then? If not for
To fill the
Hilarious.
silence, unfortunately.
wow,
right.
unfortunately, so rude.
Let's get some other action going on here. Try a new playlist. There she is. A baby arrow, uncustomized. So we can actually see, look, we can do a visual check, make sure all of our, yeah, these are the Task Force missiles. Task Force 1 missiles. Our guns are all mounted up there, our turrets mounted, that's good. Let's get it. First launch in the PTU. Hopefully I don't just explode and my frickin' stuff is all set up correctly.
I guess you'll find out.
Do a quick check of the head tracking.
Did you just say quick check of a head check?
Online. You are clear to launch.
LS-65 pre-flight systems check. Weapons green. Missiles green. Countermeasures green.
Engage.
Shields green. Hull green. Fuel green. Emissions check. IR 5560 green. EM 5407 green. 65 pre-flight checks complete. And we're ready to launch. First I'm going to plot my course. I'm doing this in a business suit, obviously, because that's how we roll. Our first stop is going to be Banji Point, so we can get our slipstream. There we go. It's really nice that that all worked properly. Alright. No overhead launch, so
Takeoff
that's
complete.
good. We're out of here.
Engage.
Okay, you can say engage if you want, Bigley. Whatever makes you happy.
Commander Twinsticks, take us to war.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Engage.
Definitely gonna regret this.
I said engage. You're the worst number one.
Six five spool in the launch.
Engage.
6-5 spool in aligned. QT in 3, 2,
Engage.
1. Seriously, stop that.
If you'd only listen, Jesus. I swear he's happy I'm here, everybody.
Sometimes. 80% of the time, I'm 50% happy you're here.
Wow.
Just kidding. I'm always happy you're here. Near.
I really enjoyed it. Near.
Near.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Thank you, ATC. Proceeding to landing bay. That's just me. That's not an SOP. I just like to role play with the AI sometimes because I get lonely.
You can
And
roleplay with me.
All I have to do is listen to Bigley's nonsense.
You know, you just said I wanted to roleplay in the game, but then I go to, and then you're like, don't do that, Bigley.
That's not the same thing.
I think it is.
Gotta get used to the responsiveness of the arrow. Please don't be seat stuck.
What stuck?
Seat stuck. Ever since 18.1 rolled out to live, I get stuck in my seat every time I dock at a station like this. So
Maybe,
I have to say, 18.2 feels really good.
maybe
I don't even know why they fucking bothered with 18.1, honestly. I haven't been able to play 18.1 since it went live. That's why we've been playing Mortal Online 2 all last week, which has been awesome. That's a great game too, and I will continue to play it. But yeah, like I couldn't play this game. And every time I claimed my ship, it would strip all my weapons and modules, making sure that we not only store our ship here, but now we also have to claim the Gladius because we're fitting the Gladius out at the same time. So I need to send the Gladius here, which takes 5 minutes. I got to pay the fee so that I get it here faster. And this way, by the time I get the modules that I need to fit to the Gladius will be here. So
Please visit us again.
if you have any questions about what any of that means, just let me know, unless you're Bigley.
Hey,
Just kidding. You can ask me questions too.
you're a liar.
And just don't be overbearing with your Captain Picard cosplay. Not cosplay, roleplay, I guess.
Captain
You're not really-
Picard cosplay.
You're not really cosplaying Captain Picard, really, are you?
Oh my god. Do you want me to cosplay Captain Picard?
I think definitely no.
Yeah, I thought
Patrick
so.
Stewart's a handsome man, but I like you just the way you are. Thank you. Not my preference. All right, here we are getting nothing apparently because this is not showing me anything. Now you remember the last time we fitted a ship, I showed you a little trick for this. Not really a trick, but just something that sometimes gets overlooked. I'm looking for the slipstream power supply in here, right? But this terminal is bugged out, so I can't buy anything. But I also know that the slipstream is right here.
You again.
Here. There we go. It's one of these. So sometimes you can find the product you need on the shelf, and hopefully this will get me around the terminal issue that I have right now. Let's see. Fingers crossed, y'all. Great. Okay. But I can
I'm not
only
even supposed to be
buy
here
one at
today.
a time, and I need two, of course. So we're going to do this. We'll buy a second. And then just, you know, 'cause jankiness, we will
Yes.
we'll double check and just make sure that I have them in my inventory.
Yes.
Are we getting alerts, or am I just hearing like I made I made all my chat alerts sounds from the game,
Why would you?
Because it was an amazing idea at the time. I actually do really like it, but it is quite confusing sometimes. The best is the subscribe alert is a missile lock and then attack fire. So when I'm actually in my ship, it fucks with me quite a bit, which is all any of us really want, isn't it? All right, so we've got our slipstream. We're gonna fit that to the arrow, and hopefully the Gladius is here by now too. We'll see. All right, power plant. Unequip the Regulus, equip the Slipstream, save changes and equip. Simple as that. Switch to the Glad. Power plant and equip. Equip the Slipstream. And now we'll just double check. Alright. Good. All good there. And then I should obviously not see them in my inventory, but I do for whatever reason. So that's a little disconcerting. Love that for me.
I love that for you.
I love that for you. It's showing here on the ship though, so. Oh, and they came. This came with FR66. I forget that. So that's going to save me the last stop on my trip, because these are the shields that I would fit anyway. I mean, realistically, I'm kind of splitting hairs. I probably don't need to do all this fitting, but at least now I don't have to go to Crew L1 for my generators. I'm ready to go here. I don't know, man. This is showing me the slipstreams as equipped, so I won't stress that, honestly. One thing I did just remember, actually, is that my uniform, my regulation uniform, is at Lorville, which is in this area. So we're going to, instead of going straight to Hurston L5, which is typically what we do right now, we're going to pop over to Lorville and pick up a couple of uniforms just so we have them in place.
Otherwise,
Vehicle
you're not in your
selected.
uniform, you'll get
Stand
fired.
by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the
Get in
following
trouble.
location.
Yes.
Please
Hangar
visit
3.
us again.
With
Hanger.
the old arrow.
Hanger, you're hangry? Hanger
Not yet.
level 3. Hanger level 3.
Give it time. Hangar level 3, yeah. That's my code. Bigly, I've reached hangar level 3. Emergency procedures. Alright, now while we get sorted here, I'm just going to do a quick sys check to see if visually I can confirm that my slipstream is on board. Because I really don't want to
Enfield Aerospace.
F
All
that up,
systems
you know what I mean?
online.
Oh, yeah.
Good, Bigly, thank you, good. Yep,
Yeah.
slipstream's online, good stuff. So laughing. Just for Pixel, make this our comms. This is my usual MFD setup. I have my target status here, my self status here, and then this is my power triangle. There we go. Very happy to see that all of my systems have returned to normal. My missiles have stayed. When I reclaimed my vessel, nothing disappeared on me in any funky manner. Actually, okay, we will go to Hurston L5 to get our Atlas. So we're going to High Core Station to pick up the Atlas, which is our quantum drive. Six five spooled in the line, quantum travel in 3, 2, 1.
Thank you. And please.
Oh, it's touchwood. It's nice and smooth. Like, if they get this thing out to live servers, I think people will finally be happy, or at least happier. Now, mind you, I haven't really done much yet. We're just fitting out the ships and getting things in order. I don't know why. Oh, that's weird. My preview on OBS has frozen, but everything seems fine with the stream, right?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
I believe so.
Just see if we can break it. Why don't we go ahead and just change scenes? There we go. Are your in-flight entertainment? How you feeling so far, Bigley? How's the day going?
Oh, ow. That was good.
Oh, good. You just poked yourself in the eye.
No, something went in my eye.
Oh.
Ow. I'm okay.
Did it belong there? Is it something
No,
that belongs there?
No, it definitely wasn't something that belongs there.
Check out the threads. The white pants. Are you okay?
Uh-huh, I'm fine. Wow, that's really nice. It's a little bunchy in the crotch region, but otherwise nice.
Can't help it.
No, don't say that.
That's where the best loot is.
No. No, don't say It's awful.
Say what I want. Ba-bam, bam, 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 bam. Yeah. Flying through the atmosphere, but it's not. It's actually space. Because that is not the atmosphere, and those are both different things. Intergalactic knowledge has been shared today. This and other fine hits coming to you daily on the Twinsticks and Ties show.
You're so special.
Let's take a look at that banging like entry screen again. I like it. I like it very much. All these screens are being redone this way, so we're gonna see a lot more feature space.
Oh, excuse me.
No
It
pun
is
intended.
really nice. It is nice. I do really like it. I didn't mean to
Yes.
yawn. I wasn't yawning at you.
Are you tired? Are you bored, Bigley? Are we boring you?
No.
I hate it when people say that at school or work. Like, if you gotta yawn, you gotta yawn. It's a perfectly natural human instinct. It's like, you know, if your eyes get watery and people are like, "Oh, are we making you sad?" It's like, no, my eyes are watering. So no one would say that to you. So why do people say like, "Oh, are we boring you?" If you yawn, it's like, no, I don't yawn because I'm bored. I yawn because my brain needs oxygen or whatever.
I
Reason that
used
is.
to yawn when I was teaching all the time, and then I would make all my students yawn because you know how they say yawns are contagious.
Yes.
So I would then my students would all yawn. So I would never like I'd be like I'm gonna be the first one to yawn.
Did you ever have you ever been in a situation where you've yawned in like a public setting and somebody called you out on yawning?
Just like a teacher or something.
Yeah,
Like in
yeah.
high school. In high school.
Oh, it's happened to me on like Zoom meetings as well in
Oh,
a
no,
professional
no.
setting too. I'm like, that's
No.
ridiculous, man. Like,
No,
if
you know who,
if you need to
you
yawn,
know
you
who
need to
say
yawn.
it. You know who says it, and I'm gonna say it. Old boomer men. It's true.
There you have it.
They're the only ones who say it. They're the only ones who call you out on that
Bigley with
shit.
the truth bombs today.
Mm-hmm.
So cut it out, parents.
Yeah, that's just the way it is.
That's just the way it is. Nice one, Bigley. Good setup. Just as the actual music for That's Just the Way It Is comes in to the background like it is right now. This is the actual song. This is the original. That's just the way it is.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds right.
We just remixed it.
Yeah.
It's a remix Monday, baby.
Is that what it is?
Anything goes.
What's that dance?
It's a little shoulder dance preview, but if you want the rest, you got to pay for it with channel points. I was working on a shoulder dance screen the other day. I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's going to go into a whole screen.
A whole screen.
A whole damn screen.
Where?
I'm going to write a song for the shoulder dance.
You are?
Yes. I already have it prepared.
Oh, no.
We're coming in a little hot to the station, so I'm going to pull back on the throttle, and I'm going to use my space brake and boost so that I don't crash like a dum-dum.
That's what she said.
Nobody said that. No, she did not.
Yes, you did.
Bee ba boo, bee boo.
Wow, that was nice.
Thank you.
Are you the computer?
Yes.
Beep, bop, beep, oh, baby.
Sorry, I realized I just totally. I was going to overshoot. I was going to overshoot the landing bay, so I decided to go under it instead and be like super cool like that.
Be super cool. Then. You be super cool.
Well, I only be super cool.
Do you use?
That's all I know.
Is that true?
It is. As if you don't know. What the hell is that? There's like a busted wing on there. It looks like part of an Origin 100i.
Dum,
There we
dum.
go. Look at that. Don't mind if I do.
Was that good? Did you do good?
I was good. I did good. Did I do good, chat? Did I do good? Was.
Okay. I'm just making sure because I wasn't sure. If that was
You'll have to
actually-
trust me. That was a brilliant landing. Look at that. Look, I literally put my foot right in the circle. I mean, come on. I gotta take the wins when I get them, okay? The next landing, I could just crash into the bay doors.
Take the wins when I got them okay. At least I sounded like.
What are you just making? What are these noises you're making? What do you think, Bigley? Are you going to
the
join me in the
ASOP
verse this
vehicle
free
retrieval
fly
system.
week so that I can get a free P-52 Merlin?
What are you talking about?
Yes. You say you watch my TikToks, but you don't.
I mean, I put them on.
Well, if
Your
you wanted to
insurance claim
watch my
has been sent.
TikToks, you could go to our social media channels. Bigley, you know what to do. Gonna
Thank
pay
you.
the expedited fee here. Join us there. New, fresh, hot content every day. Something different every day of the week. That's a goal anyway. I've been kind of
Please
low-key
visit
doing
us
it.
again.
I started doing the Star Citizen News in 60 and highlights and updates and things like that. Right from the get-go, which is always fun. And they seem to be doing all right. People seem to like them. I had my first video go over 2K the other day.
You
I
did.
was very proud.
I was
Quite
proud of
quite
you.
proud. Thank you.
Yeah, so proud. Mom thinks I'm cool. Yeah.
Maybe we'll get some weps here as well.
Some weps. Wet.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty.
Wets.
I'm feeling pretty good about the game stability, the server stability right now.
That's my wet.
What?
Except for this terminal issue we're having at Platinum Bay. I hope they get that shit sorted out.
Gotta get you
But the
some
Atlas
wets.
is what we're here for. What is this nonsense? So we'll get 2
That's
Atlas.
pretty much everything we got.
No, it's not, because I'm about to buy another one. So you're lying to me, sir. Check the back. Did you check the back? I actually did check the back, and yeah, there was another one there. Here you go. You can have it. For some money, because that's how commerce works.
That's nice, baby. See, there you go, role playing. See, that's way more entertaining.
I feel like we need to put that to a vote, maybe.
Okay, who wants to vote for role playing? Raise your hand. Me. Chat, be quiet. So I guess it's a win.
All right, we're fitting the Atlas. Our new quantum drive, which will allow us to jump further around the system. It's just a nice little quality of life upgrade, if you ask me. And faster. There we go. Okay, we'll double check.
How's your wep?
My weps are good, thank you. And our Atlas, great. Okay. Yeah, since we're here, maybe we'll. What will we do? What will we do? What will we do, Bigley? We'll get some. We'll get a gun or two.
Okay. Get your guns.
I will. Thank you very
Or
much.
2.
I will. Thank you very much.
Hi. Let me know
I
if there's
actually
anything I can
like
help you
the.
with.
I like the The Desert Shadow.
Get your gun.
Let's see if the terminal's working here so we can buy some multiples. Yes, it is. Looks like it is anyway.
Desert Shadow.
No, it's not. Okay. Sig, you're so close, man. You're so close. Just get these fucking terminals working. Okay. We're going to get... we'll have to do it this way. So we'll get a couple of guns.
What are we gonna do with this game, man? Keeps messing up.
And this does take a...
Those are great.
Kitty is mad. He's outside the door. Okay, I'll let him in.
Okay. It takes a... Oh, shit, what is it? I think it's a level 3. Hold on, I gotta double check here. It takes size 2. Size 2 optics, barrel, and under barrel. Okay.
Okay, come here.
Size 2 size 2 barrel, under barrel, and optics. I like the Delta, personally. I think I'm gonna go with the Delta reflex. I'd love to get a silencer. Can I put a suppressor on it? I think so. Yeah, we're gonna buy a suppressor.
Come on. Oh. Come on, kitten. There
I think
he
you're going to be
is.
happy with that.
And I'd love to get the under barrel. I think we'll get the Delta. We'll get the Delta. I like this optics for like bunkers and stuff like that, close quarters stuff, which is all I'm really going to be doing.
There, we have our streaming kitty.
Good stuff. Another stream kitty. How's that a grenade launcher magazine? I won't buy frags. I don't need them. And there are no under barrels on display, which means I can't buy them, unfortunately, because the terminal's not working. I wonder if this terminal works. Maybe. No. Will it work by text, by search? Nope. Just not happening. Okay. So we'll try to get our attachments elsewhere, but for now, I can at least...
Hi, good to have you back.
Okay, I can't fit them here either. I can't fit them here because I can't equip them. That's kind of standard. All right, so I'm just going to buy a suppressor for the other gun.
No Pippin.
And I'll buy
I think you're
a
gonna be happy
reflex
with
for the
that.
other one. At least then we're going in with some attachments. All right. And now we'll mount up and we'll head over to Lorville to get our uniform. So we're going to go get a couple of sets of our standard issue outlaw uniform. Every division in the organization has a different uniform and dress code. So the one I'm going to be putting together is the wingman uniform for Outlaw Squadron, which is our starfighter arm.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. To the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Oh, there's no cargo on this one.
Oh dear. Oh,
There's no shit, there's no cargo on the yeah, there's no cargo on the Arrow, so I actually have to switch to the Gladius. I forgot about that. That's alright, we'll see the inside of the Gladius for the next trip.
Wow.
Which you guys have probably seen a million times, to be honest. Except for Bigley, so it'll be new for her.
So
It'll be new and exciting.
Welcome to
Yes.
the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Store that bad boy.
Vehicle selected. Vehicle selected.
And at least now we can check the
Stand by.
fit on
Your
the Gladius
vehicle
too,
has
and
been
hopefully
delivered to the
all of
following
our
location.
modules have stuck there also.
Please visit us again.
Bye, friend. Bye, fellow sperm suit.
They weren't your friends.
That's what they're. That's what they're called.
It's called a sperm suit.
Lovingly.
That's
It's
awful.
not the actual name of it, but you know.
That's
Those
awful.
in the know.
No, that's awful.
Those in the know. Alright. The, yeah, the Gladius has storage. It also has a weapon rack, but I don't trust it because every time I've tried to use it, my gun has gotten stuck in the weapon rack, so maybe I'll try it another time, but not right now. Alright, there we go. Tempted to
Kit.
put my clothes in there too, but
Yeah, because you love flying naked.
yes, I do. My clothes on automatically. Whatever. That's all my shit's just gonna fly out into space. That's fine. The Gladius was my first love. It was the first ship that I was put in that was not my starter ship, my beginner pledge ship. And
I thought I was your first love. Wow, what a response.
I also love the voicing in the Gladius. We got our 16 Pioneers. That's good. We got our 3 Panthers, so we're all sorted here. This is weapons on this are fixed, which I like. Yeah. Nothing else really to worry about here, so let's go ahead and plot to Lorville. Lorville, sorry. I always call it Lorville. I don't know why I started calling it that, and now it's just broken in my brain, so. We're off to Lorville to go to Tammany and Sons, which is where we'll get our, we'll requisition our regulation outfit. Uniform, rather. Outfit, I guess. They don't like it when you call it an outfit in the military, do they? My military outfit.
Why? What's supposed to be uniform?
Yeah, it's a uniform.
Oh, what's wrong with?
Standard issue
It's a standard issue
uniform.
fashionable outfit.
That's what they call it, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the Gladius. I love the way the Gladius handles. It's beefy. It has 2 size 3 shields, I think it is. 3 size 3 weapons.
Ow. What?
It's tanky. It hits hard. It's very versatile. It's fairly maneuverable. It's not the fastest ship in the world, but yeah, definitely a great ship. And it carried me through a lot. This was my bounty grinder for a long time, actually. I could grind out ERTs in this. I could easily take down a hammerhead with this. Just takes too long for my liking, but maybe when we get to bounties, we'll do it in the Gladius. I haven't flown this in a while. Because when I upgraded from the Gladius to the Arrow, I fell thoroughly in love with it. It's a lot more fighter jet-y. So.
Engage.
No.
We're just gonna say it every
It's
now
fine.
and then. Yeah.
You do you, Bigley.
Pippin, what are you doing?
You do yo.
What are you doing, Pippin? No, stop drooling on me. It makes my hand so itchy.
Pippin's drooling on you. Drools of cuteness.
No.
Don't know what that is. Won't ask.
He's pushing the mic into my...
As far as I know, we still need to devote one of our
It's so funny. He's just
MFDs to
rubbing-
comms.
just rubbing his face all over the mic. Look at this cute kid. Pippin. He's a shipper. He's a little shipper just like actually Pippin.
I love cruising around in a fighter in like my work clothes. You know what I mean? It's good times, good times. Alright, time to switch it up here on the playlist, I believe. I haven't done this one in a while. Feeling it. How y'all doing today? It's Monday. The week is just beginning. We're feeling good with you here today. Thanks for joining us. If you're hanging out, if you're new to the stream, I'm Brad, aka Twinsticks and Ties.
I'm Steph Bigley. I did it.
You did it. Good job. And this is one of many new screens that we're introducing on the stream. Actually, it's a little more interactive. There's more things going on that are chat and viewer focused. And that's like us. We want to be more chat and viewer focused because we quite enjoy it. We're bringing in more interactive stream alerts. We've got a new channel point system for you to try out. Lots of fun things going on.
And we have
that
cute
are going to trigger
kittens.
new screens. We have a cute kitten, a cute drooly kitty.
Look at him. Look at him.
That's the ship kitten right there. All right, let's get down to Hurston. Get to Lorryville. Continue our mandatory shopping spree. Because today we are getting prepped for return to active duty with the UEE Navy Pathfinders. Here we go.
Oh, that's my boobs kitten.
Man knows what he likes. So our ship is fitted, actually. Our ship fit is complete because I forgot these now come stock, or at least on PTU these came stock with the FR66 military grade shields, so we don't have to go to Crusader L1 and get those. So now our ships are complete. Now we're going to get my standard issue outlaw uniform.
Yeah, Magic Kitty.
What's up, McPigeon? Yes.
I just call him Magic now because of what
See?
you said.
It happens.
See,
Did I got in your head. Got in your head with it.
This is our docile little kitten. He's not a kitten at all, but he's a very tiny cat, so we always call him Pippin the kitten.
Making our way to the starport over here, Tisa Starport
Making our way
landing
to
cluster.
starport.
It's exactly that.
Flying ships and doing space things.
Yes, absolutely. It's exactly that, what you said, Bigley. It's
Yeah.
exactly that. Request our landing.
Pippin, no Pippin.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
There we go.
Not freaky.
Gear down.
Landing gear deployed. Warning, leaving. Safe zone.
No, I'm definitely not. I'm definitely in the safe zone. Alright, so we can
Pippin, can you please?
point ourselves right over her.
Warning, leaving. Safe zone.
Pippin, what are you doing? He's really into sniffing the mic wire right now.
Seems weird. Well, I came in here a lot slower than I would have thought. I would have hoped, I think.
You're trying to buy a Drake ship.
Which one are you looking at? You're at the station right now, and you got the cash for it, sir? All good? Excellent.
Leaving. Safe zone.
Is that your
Where
first?
the new deal is.
New deal is in Lorryville, actually. It's I'm gonna walk right by it. So it's in Lorryville and Hurston. There we go. Another perfect landing. Oops. Ish. Close enough, okay.
Landing complete.
Thank
Have a
you.
pleasant stay.
You can do it. You can land your ship. I believe it.
Thank you. That's just lovely of you. Yeah, you want to go to Hurston, and it's in Lorville on the planet side for New Deal. Yeah. There we go. Look, I got my foot right in the circle. Again, another perfect landing. Come on. Let's go.
Don't pat yourself on the back too much.
Why, though? Why should I celebrate that?
Okay, celebrate away.
Thank you. I think I will. Please, Bigley, my God. Did you point your face away from the mic?
I was like all the way to.
Okay, that's
all the
good.
way away.
It's just coming through my headset because we're on in a Discord channel so we can hear each other.
Yeah, but I moved way far away. So
Good for you. Good job. You did it.
So,
you did good.
So like, shut it.
Okay. Roger that, sir. Shutting up, sir. What the? Oh, I got a little bit of a stutter. I don't like that. Don't
Yes.
like it.
Come.
Come.
Ah.
So, sir,
come,
when you quiet for a second. When you land here, you're at Tisa Station. Did you just land there? When you land and you come out of the bays here, you see Vantage Rentals ahead of you. Take a right, and then you walk right past it on your way to the terminals. New Deal is right here. Are we gonna store this?
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Where in Tisa Station are you? We'll get you there. Claim the arrow. File
Your
a claim.
insurance claim
Pay the
has been
fee.
sent.
We'll get
Thank
it here
you.
quick. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I'm finished fitting the ships. I don't know why I did that. I didn't have to do that, but whatever. There you have it. Anyway, it's on its way here now anyway, so there
Please
you go.
visit us again. Goodbye.
All right, and then I'm going to head to Tammany & Sons to pick up my uniform. I'll show you guys what that looks like.
Please review the latest version log before entry.
Going to the Metro Center, do some chopping.
Step away from the
I think
platform
Bigley.
edge when train is approaching. Now arriving from Metro Center.
Bigley's watching Good
Stand
Mythical
by and
Morning.
let
No
passengers
loyalty.
disembark before boarding. Trespassing or attempting
Did you mute
to
Discord too,
trespass on
Bigley?
train tracks is a serious
Did I
and
mute the
dangerous
Discord? No.
Yeah. Oh.
Why?
No, I was just talking to you, and I know you're watching Good Mythical Morning.
I am also listening to you.
I can't compete with Lincoln Red, you know.
I'm sorry.
What are you
I
gonna
am
do?
trying to listen to both at the same time.
I accept it. I know where I stand.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm not trying. I'm not trying to be rude.
It just comes
Next
naturally.
stop, Metro Center.
Me being rude? Well, I was talking before and you weren't listening to me, so like, you know.
I'm always listening to you, Bigley.
No.
Well, I'm always hearing you, I should say.
Wow. This is rude. Rude.
No.
So rude. So rude.
So rude. Ooh, I got a top up, a little cafe top up. What do you think? How's your coffee, Bigley?
It's empty, but it's no, it's not empty, but it's all everything's cold.
PSMR incoming. What'd you say?
Say PSMR.
PSMR
Now arriving,
incoming.
Metro Center.
No, but
Please
all the
watch your
coffee's
step
cold
when
now, so I don't really
disembarking
want
the
cold
train.
coffee.
We get to try new coffee today.
Mm-hmm.
We're moving on to the Gusto
Be
Crema.
considerate to your fellow travelers.
coffee.
Do not block doors.
Shit, I need to get off the subway or it's going to leave with me on it, and I don't want that.
Now
That was
leaving
close, probably.
This station. Mind the gap.
Mind the gap. All right, we're going to Tammany & Sons. Tammany & Sons is actually
And-
weirdly hard to find sometimes.
I
It's
keep
easy to
thinking
miss,
you're
I
saying
should say.
Gethsemane.
Gethsemane.
If credits are tight, we even offer a credit advance for new
I'm
qualifiers.
you can compete with Rhett and Link, but I do enjoy good Mythical Marine.
That's fair. It's good content.
It is good content. They're great.
Now, where is... See, Tammany & Sons is sometimes a little bit... Fuck, I can never remember which one.
Not
it
a
is.
sponsor. We're not a sponsor, Rhett and Link.
No, we're not. they definitely don't know who we are, though they should.
No.
And they're missing out. Here we go. Here's Tammany & Sons. Tammany & Sons is great. You can get like almost anything here. You can buy armor, weapons, and sweet, sweet threads. So Hopefully the fucking terminal's working here because it's going to be a real pain in the ass if I have to go around the racks. This doesn't look good. I have to go through the racks and try and find the pieces of the uniform, and I don't know if they have that actually.
Bye, Pippin.
Oh my god. Okay. This is super shitty. Well, they might have to give us a pass on uniforms if the terminals aren't working. I'll see if I can just get, like, the pieces. So, first I'm going to pull up our SOP for uniforms.
You were
I
at
won't
the
put these on
Central
screen.
Business District.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you won't find it there. It's actually in, like, Tisa Station proper, yeah. Yeah, let me know if you get stuck. I'll walk through it. All right, I'm just pulling up our armory. There we go. All right, so our undersuit is the TCS-4 actually, so that's this one, I believe. So I can get that if I can target it. There we go. So I can actually buy the TCS-4. So I'll get 2 of these.
I'm sorry,
so you
I
never
have
know.
hiccups. I have hiccups.
Yes. All right, so we're gonna get 2 of each, and hopefully I have room to carry it all. I'll wear one and throw the other one in the boot, as it were. All right, the helmet is the G2 black. I think it's this one. Nope, that's dark green.
Ow, ow. I punched myself in the head.
Actually, I'm just gonna message the group here, real quick.
You're welcome. I'm saying you're welcome, even though I didn't help you at all, but you know. No kitties.
Trying to get uniforms sorted out right now. Terminals are out. I can get most on the racks, but should I just get nearest best options for items I can't? All right. Okay, so I gotta look for the G2 black or see what they would rather I do. if
That
they'd rather
mannequin
just
is
get-
very prominent.
He's very prominent. What
Yes,
do
the
you mean by
naked one.
prominent?
Look at the naked one. He's like Ken. You know how like when you like
Yes.
turn back around.
Prominent is an interesting choice of words, though.
Like look at the naked one again. Look at it.
Why? No, I don't really want to.
But you did.
You made me do that.
Look at it's like prominent. It's like
You
Ken.
made
It's
me
like
do
he's like
that.
a Ken doll, but like
That was
it's
not my choice.
more prominent.
Okay, prominent. I love your use of the term.
It's like he
prominent in
tried to
this.
tuck, but it didn't work.
Oh gosh. Okay. The the core is the True Def black gray. I thought no, I don't see that here either. Let's see what it is. Yeah, they don't seem to have any of the other field recon arms. much luck with those. We might have to try another shop for those. Alright, I'm just gonna buy the... So I'm guessing that all terminals are out then if these ones are out. That's really frustrating.
I really wish they'd make the Vulture starter pack, or at least available for direct purchase in-game.
Yeah, the only reason they definitely wouldn't do that is because it's new.
You want
people will melt their starter packs to buy it new, I would say. So reclamation and asteroid mining capability. Yeah, absolutely. You can get it in game for sure. Captain Starhawk, welcome to the bridge, Commander. How are you today?
I like how I
Good to see you.
read what people write in chat.
Yeah.
And I don't know what any of it means, but I just read it out so that in case you miss it, you can just hear me saying it. But I read it as if I'm like,
I do actually really appreciate
I know,
that.
but it's funny because I read it and I'm like, oh yeah, like this person, they're really interested and they want this. Even though I have
do we have the...
no idea what it's actually talking about.
Okay, this guy actually does have the true def stuff, so I can get some of my... I can get some of my armor pieces, my uniform pieces here. So it's the true def black gray core and legs.
We are doing great, Captain Starhawk. Thank you very much for asking. How are you on this Monday morning?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's the afternoon here now.
Good.
Now it's getting into the afternoon here now.
It is.
It is afternoon.
It is after the noon, fully.
Where they found them. It's not my job to pick up after you.
I cannot target his armor, which is the armor that I need. Which is really frustrating. Oh, there we go. Sweet. It's supposed to be the black gray one, which this one kind of looks like. I'm just happy to get what I can get, honestly, right now.
I'm not even supposed to.
It's morning for you. It's morning for us as well. What do you know? Because the terminals are out. That's why I'm going through this painful way. Why don't I use the kiosk? Captain Starhawk's asking. Oh, thank you, McPigeon. You guys are a good team. Thank you very much. Yeah, we've worked on our stick for 8 years, being married, but we've only
How many?
whatever, a hefty amount of years. Feels like a very long time. Well, we've only been streaming that shtick for about over COVID we started, didn't we, Bigley?
What, streaming
We
together?
started co-streaming over COVID.
Over COVID, yeah.
Yeah. Something broken in SC? Impossible. Yeah. highly unlikely, isn't it? All right. Let's at least get some of this. We'll get out of our civvies. We'll at least get some of this stuff on. Okay. It doesn't want me to. Okay. Doesn't. No. Not feeling it. Will any one of these game systems allow me to equip this? I guess not.
I don't know. I think you look good like that.
Oh, man. It was going so well, Starhawk. It was going so well.
Wilhelm Gatu Hall. Hello.
Oh, it's-
Hello.
Never
Or
mind.
Wilhelm.
It's because my
Wilhelm.
shoes are still on.
I'm
It
sorry.
wouldn't let me put...
Just
Oh my
butchered
God,
your
what?
name.
Wilhelm Gatu. Hello. How's it going, Wilhelm?
I totally butchered
Hello and welcome back. Good
your
to see you
name.
again. Hello.
I'm sorry.
Guys, now that you're here, we'll show you really quickly. Here's a preview of the new stream branding that we have coming in. So we have one of the screens done. Voila. The intro/chat screen. Focus on our lovely community here so that we can chit-chat, get back and forth, put you guys up in lights, right, her? You know?
Yeah.
What do you think? Is it aight?
I like it.
I like it too, but I'm biased.
Yeah.
I did the
That's
work.
nice. Thank you. I didn't do any
Hey.
of it, but thank you. I'm just here.
You can feel free to take credit.
Okay.
All right, so we've got most of our uniform, but I can't get the helmet here.
You're not seeing the vulture available. McPigeon wants to know, can you
Oh.
buy the vulture in game, or where can you buy the vulture in game?
Okay, so McPigeon, the vulture might not be available at New Deal. It might be at a different shop. Here, let me pull up a screen real quick. We'll get you sorted. Let's see. There we go.
Oh, did we miss that one? Now you do 2 stream on the same channel or separate channels? No, we don't do 2 streams. Just this.
Just this one.
Yeah.
This is our home. Yeah, and we used to always like co-stream. We used to play like couch co-op games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But now I stream, and Bigley it does like the chat thing because she loves to be in the community, as I do as well. But now we all always have some eye to what's going on, so people don't get missed.
Yeah. But who
It's very
knows?
helpful.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe one day we'll play a game together again. On stream.
Maybe one day we will play a game together. Here you go, McPigeon. So let's see. If we go to Urkel here, I'm gonna pull up the vulture. Under V for vulture. There we go. And this will actually tell us where. Oh, maybe it might not be available for purchase yet at all. Yeah, it might not be available for purchase in the game yet at all. You might be right. That might be why. That's a little poopy. So if people want to salvage and you don't have a vulture, the only option they have is a reclaimer or hand salvage. Good game. And the reclaimer's like fucking 12K or something. Yeah, reclaimer's like 12K, 12 million I meant. It's like 15 million. The reclaimer.
60 degrees Fahrenheit. Which Fahrenheit? Come on. Let's do Celsius.
Yeah, sorry, brother. I'm not sure about that one. It looks like it's not yeah, it might not be available in game yet, unfortunately.
Do we like dad jokes? It depends on the
Yes.
dad joke.
The answer is yes.
No, the answer is it
They're
depends
all worth
on the
a try.
dad joke.
Where are you based again, Willem? Remind me.
Well, wait, why did you translate to Fahrenheit for us? We're originally from Canada and we live in Ireland. It's Celsius. Only the United States uses Fahrenheit. We are not that. We are not US. We are not American.
Oh yeah, no, we use Celsius. We use
Everywhere
real one.
uses Celsius except the States.
Whatever you did just blew my mind. On the with Urkel Games, it's a ship loadout builder. Celsius, you guys sound American. No, we just sound not European.
Yeah, exactly. We don't sound American. We just sound.
That's fair though. That's fair.
We just. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Everyone who is not. Oh no, I'm just explaining. Everyone who, typically if you hear just a North American accent, people will just assume you're from the States typically, because Canadians typically don't really have any sort of accent. We just are kind of, unless you go to East Coast Canada or Quebec. Pretty much everywhere else in Canada, we all kind of sound the same, I'd say. Wouldn't you? Like Vancouver to Toronto.
No.
Yes.
Canadians definitely have like a distinct accent in various parts of Canada.
But that's what I just said.
Otherwise, yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. But like Vancouver and Toronto, you can't tell the difference of where people are from. We have the same accent.
Can I change the color of this here? No, I can't. This is the helmet I need, but it's the wrong color. This is the color I need, but it's the wrong helmet. I think this is probably the closest I can get right now.
Here's a couple of dad jokes that
I'll just get 2 of these.
Starhawk is putting.
Sounds good.
Okay. Brad, what's the difference between an X and a battery?
Stop looking.
An X and a battery? I don't know, Dad. What's the difference between an X and a battery?
A battery has a positive side.
Oh, shit. Snap.
Did you know that Tesla's working on making a new electric lawnmower?
No, I didn't.
It's called the E-Lawn.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
I like the lawnmower one.
That is pretty good. All right, it's not regulation, but it's what I got, and I can get the arms. I think I can get the proper arms at. I might get these ones just in case, but I can get the arms at Garrity Defense in Crew L1. No, I need the field recon arms. What I'm looking for. Durr. Okay, that's everything I can get here. So this is not really quite the uniform. I need the field recon arms, which I'll try to get at Garrity Defense the next system over when we go.
Excuse me.
I've got a spare just in case. Actually, this is the proper uniform. The only thing that's not right is the helmet. That's the only thing I can't. And this is the only place in the system to get that helmet, but it's not on display, and the terminals are down, unfortunately. So we'll just do the best we can, and I'm sure they'll have some leniency for that. Maybe. You know what? We'll give it a second. Maybe it's just being slow, because that has been happening too. Or we'll try every terminal in here too. We'll just give it a minute and see if it comes back to us. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but it's worth a try anyway.
Okay.
Here we go now.
Here's another one.
All right, you ready,
going
Bigley?
in.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. A guy walks into a pet store, pulls a bird cage off the shelf, walks up to the man behind the counter and says, "Excuse me, sir, do you know if there's any nickel in this bird cage?" The man behind the counter says, "No, I don't believe so." So the guy says, "Oh, so one might say it's a Nicholas Cage."
No. No. I value it. I value it. Jesus.
You don't want any of the ships that you can afford. Well, isn't that life right there,
How
McPigeon?
much?
That's what always happens to me with clothes, too.
So, McPigeon, 2 questions for you. Number 1, are you playing on live or are you playing on PTU right now? There is one other place that sells the helmet. So we'll go there and see. What is it? FPS defense. Looks like. Yeah, it looks like the helmet's at FPS armor on Port Tressler, which is a little bit of a trek, but it's not too bad, so we'll head over there. So that's not the way. This is not the way. I'm not going to Leavesden Station. I'm going back to Tisa, Spaceport. Okay, we got most of our uniform. I'm losing a lot of frames right now. Guess there are more than 2 people on the server.
Is it starting to break?
Someone else must have logged in.
Is it that
Step away from the
brutal?
platform edge
Like,
Yeah, it's like super choppy right now.
no, I know, but I just mean like because like people like I can't handle
They're
things.
definitely still working out some kinks, but it's not that bad. Cities are always a little hit or miss sometimes.
Now
honestly.
arriving from TISA spaceport. Stand by and let passengers
We'll have to see.
disembark before
Yeah,
boarding.
McPigeon, are you playing on live or are you playing on PTU? And second of all, how much AUEC do you have? Just got kicked off, so you're deciding whether you're going to go back to the PTU or the PU. I would honestly suggest playing PTU right now. PTU is running 18.2, whereas PU is running 18.1. What happened when they did this like miraculous decision to have two test universes running two different batches? They rolled out 18.1 on PTU originally and put all the work into it, and it was running well for a while. And then they rolled out ePTU and they moved 18.2 to that, and they started working on 18.2 and stopped really doing much with 18.1. So 18.2 is really the most progressed version of the game right now, it feels like. And then they rolled out 18.1 to the live servers and moved 18.2 to the PTU, which is stupid, but that's what they did. So now, like, in my opinion, the most progressed and stable version of the game is still on PTU rather than live. So I would recommend playing on PTU, so then you can at least play 18.2, and you'll get access to a whole bunch of other ships as well.
When disembarking the train.
So all that to say, I'd recommend playing on PTU because it's going to get wiped anyway. So like you're going to lose all the progress you're making on PU either way if you can make any progress on PU. And I couldn't play PU. Like every time I claimed my ship, it would strip all my weapons and modules off. I'd have to go rebuy them, which I just didn't do because I'm not doing that shit. And I was seat stuck every time I docked in a space station. I got stuck in my seat, and I had to like relog so that I'd go to the Habs. It was stupid. So I stopped playing PU altogether. And in fact, our Milsim organization, this is what I was saying at the top of the stream, we've decided to move our return to operations or return to active duty over to PTU because it's more stable than the live server now. It's and as you can see, these guys, this is fairly frightening. All right, citizens of Lorville, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You really shouldn't be standing on the furniture, but
why are they all like that? What is going on in there? That is.
I appreciate you coming here and acknowledging
what is happening?
my excellence. Thank you very much.
It looks like a freaking cult.
It is a cult. It's the cult of Twinsticks. Thank you.
What?
And now this is my office.
What is seriously though? What is going on there? Wow.
Thank you.
That is broken.
Keep a lookout, citizens. I appreciate your service.
What is actually? Is that like a
as
bug?
I head into my corner
What is-
office.
What is happening?
So they're working on bringing active NPCs and AI in the environment, right? So it feels more lived in. But the thing is, they haven't like they spawn them in
Oh
and
my
they spawn on
God.
top of the furniture, and they haven't sorted out coding them to actually move around. So they just spawn in on top of furniture and they
one
stay
of the
there.
guys is like mid-walk on top of the chair.
Yeah, you'll see NPCs do all kinds of crazy shit. Like this guy's quite literally stuck in there. And look, these guys are all like,
Oh my God.
see?
They're like standing on one foot. Look at their legs are bent. It's
Yes,
so dumb
yes.
looking. Oh my God.
It's worth
Welcome
your
to
pledge.
the ASOP vehicle
Pledge
retrieval
today.
system.
Ironically, both are working great for you right now, McPigeon. Yeah.
You know what I would do?
Well,
I would
bring it on.
I would
Let's
play this
go.
game, but I would just stand in one place.
And here
then,
in the PTU, you'll get a vulture as well. I think they're just not available in game because they're not like really fully rolled out, I guess. But you can get a vulture here. You can play salvage if you want. Sorry, what was that, Bigley? What you saying, Bigley?
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
So it's entertaining if nothing else, you know.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Use the free fly promo and got a bunch of ships to try. That's excellent. Yes, take advantage of the free fly promo, McPigeon. It's and anybody else who's looking to play, it's only available until April 20th. The free fly ends, so try all those ships. The Razor's actually really fun. It's super fast. It's great for low flying as well. The Mustang Alpha is a great starter ship, and the 100i is kind of a nice like slick cruiser. Where am I going? 9. Yeah, and if you follow my TikTok, I did a little rundown on all those ships as well. All the free fly ships and some of the core stats to help you decide, which one does what. And you can try the hover quad too, which looks pretty chill. Yeah, come on in, join on me, McPigeon, if you want, and yeah, get situated, do what you got to do, and we'll figure out a place to meet. We'll go do some bounties or something. If you want, if you like. It's entirely up to you, obviously. But that's probably what is in my future today. Okay, good. We have enough space in the cargo of the Gladius to take all of my ish. And I can actually strap one of these on, which means I can fit it now. So that's kind of nice. Get my silencer on there. Get my scope on there. Good, and then I can put that back in. Can I put it back in? Will you do what you're told?
No.
Did it just strip all my attachments? Okay, cool. It just stripped all my... No, it didn't. Okay, good. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it on just to be safe. Maybe I will try putting it in the weapon rack, actually. See, the weapon rack is right here. Oh, I guess I can't because I can't actually mount the weapon. Yeah, I can't put it in the rack because I'm in an armistice zone, so I can't actually like pull the gun to put it in the rack. So we'll have to wait on that one. It is a cool feature though to have a fighter that has cargo space and a weapon rack that I can use. It's just I haven't been able to get it to work for me. My weapons always get stuck in there. So maybe they've changed it. All right, next up, we're going to Port Tressler because I've been informed that they also have the helmet.
You spent all day yesterday crashing the ships.
And we'll see if either the... hey, that's all part of it too, man. That's how you learn. We'll see if I can either the terminal's working there or if they have the right helmet on a mannequin that I can buy it off of. Otherwise, it might be SOL for that one. Oh, and of course, it's going to take us all the way to fucking Microtech. All right. And why would it let me set a fucking course? That would be way too easy. It won't let me set a course to anything. Okay, we'll just get out of here and then we'll figure it out.
You are clear to launch.
Can I just plot to Microtech? No. Oops. Okay. All right, let's go.
Launch complete.
Please visit again.
Alright, we might be able to pick Microtech out of a crowd. I don't know. We'll see. If not, we'll see if it'll let me replot my course when I get out of orbit here. Or get out of into orbit, rather. We'll just jump to Everest here. And then we'll see if we can go from there.
Travel initiated.
Aw, that's really nice. Starhawk, Brad works really, really hard on his content, so that's awesome.
Aw,
Thank you.
Thanks a million. Yeah, that means a lot. Thank you so much, and I love it when people enjoy it, when people check it out. If it's any help, then that's all I want, you know. So that means a lot, dude. I appreciate you guys taking the time. Okay, now we can plot a course, which is good. Okay, here we go. We'll just reset. So it's going to be a bit of a trek, but it won't take too long. And hopefully when we get there, we can get the uniform pieces that I'm missing. Well, the uniform piece that I'm missing. So the only piece I'm missing right now from my standard issue uniform is a helmet. And the reason I can't get it is because the terminals are not working. So I have to go to a store that has this particular helmet and happens to have the helmet on display, so I can buy it from the floor if the terminals aren't working. So that's a challenge we're up against today. Otherwise, things are good. We just finished a big reno on our guest bathroom too.
We
so
did.
We're getting ready to open our B&B.
Yep.
Which marks the beginning of our getting settled here in Ireland, and we're very excited about it. So
We sure are.
yeah, it's a beautiful little room. If you want to see that stuff, you can follow us on Instagram at Baz and Bigley. I know you're getting the cues now. Bigley and I are starting to get back in tune, so check us out there on Baz and Bigley. You'll see all the updates as we continue to build the B&B and launch a couple of other business ventures that we have here
Yeah, that's right.
to keep us going.
Yeah.
That's the plan, dealio.
Plandelio.
That's right, and of course, streaming here live and alive Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. GMT,
There you
and
go.
1 a.m. No, what is that?
What?
3 a.m. Pacific time.
Oh gosh.
So check out the VODs, unless you're crazy like me and sometimes up at 3 a.m. playing video games.
Nope.
Then you'll see us. You're at Tisa, aka Pizza Station. Good stuff. You're in server at Tisa? Yeah, so what do you feel like doing? Is there anything in particular you wanted to do, or do you want to just kind of do some bounties with me in a bit? That's probably what I'm going to be starting with. I got a little bit of time though, because I gotta go try and get these helmets.
You are flying through space at hyper speed.
In the meantime, I'm gonna get some of these doctrines up.
I imagine you will arrive at our station in around 2 minutes, Captain.
Thank you. It's probably not a bad estimate, actually, too. Thank you, computer.
I'm not computer, I'm your friend.
Computer is my friend. It's just you and me, computer. Just
Cheat.
you and me.
Oh, great. Hot.
Tea, coming up, fleshbag. Let's see here. Alright, if we are successful here, I'll just make a note to the company so they know, the org, so they know
Yeah, you make a note to
that
the
there's
company.
a workaround to get your uniform.
Puppy, puppy.
Quantum fuel at 50%.
stumbling around like an infant right now.
Okay. Stumbling around, that's all part of it, man. That's part of the joy. Enjoy these days. Because soon you'll have a better idea how to play the game, and then you'll have all these really high expectations of yourself. Don't have a huge amount of time. What are the odds of getting a vulture in a short amount of time? Absolutely 100%, because in the PTU, you get one. You can just pull it right from the terminal.
Wow.
So when you're in the PTU, you'll have the Gladius, Arrow, Reclaimer, Vulture, Speria Blade, and is there something else I think I'm missing?
Don't mind
I think
me.
there's another ship available to you in the PTU.
Play with
When
my
they
hair.
when PTU goes live and it's active, they usually load up the ASOP with a bunch of ships that you might not have normally. So, and all of your pledge ships as well. Yeah. I don't think you'll have the free fly ships though. That's the only thing, because it would need to copy that over from your account. I don't think they've made those available on PTU. Qu'est-ce que c'est, Bigley?
Qu'est-ce que c'est what, Bigley?
Qu'est-ce que c'est what, Bigley? Nicely done, Bigley. I just realized we're at 1078 followers out of 1500, our goal for June.
That's great.
So if you're new to the channel and you haven't done so yet and you'd like to support us absolutely free of charge, I would love it if you follow us, join the C-Suite, put your name up in lights, get your very own Twinsticks and Ties new employee badge, and get properly welcomed to the crew. And then you can go back to lurking. We won't bother you beyond that.
Am I pointing at
It'll be
them?
the cushiest
Right.
job you ever had.
I always... There we go. Now I'm pointing at them.
I promise. There we go. All right, we're going to the orbital station here.
Initiated. Quantum travel complete.
And last jump to Port Tressler.
Engage.
Try again.
Why?
Try it again.
Engage.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel.
There you go. All right, we'll dock up at Port Tressler here. This is the last. I'm going here because there's a shop called FPS Arms that has the helmet that I need for my uniform, and we haven't been able to use the terminals because the terminals aren't working. So I'm having to go around the verse and try to find the equipment I need for my uniform, my standard issue uniform for Outlaw Squadron, on the mannequin, so I can buy them off the floor. So it's a little bit of an extra step, but you know, we want to try and do whatever we can to be compliant, good compliant little pilots. No, so that we can, you know, play with the crew and put the effort in. And then if this works, I can share it with the org and tell them that also that if they're looking for their uniform, it can be found in this fashion. Unless, like, I'm the only fucking person for whom the terminals aren't working, which is possible as well. Like, that could be the case. What the hell? The bay door is just stuck? Okay. I was about to go sideways and bank in there. I would have done it too.
Banged in there. Ha.
No, Bigley, no. You were doing so well. Another fresh, soft landing. Landings are soft, and the grooves are hot, and Port Tressler. It's a song about Port Tressler and how the grooves are. You know it. You know it. All right, hopefully we can get our helmet. Because I've gotten, like... I've managed to, like, jank my workaround for the uniform, get almost all of it except for the helmet. Oh, and the field recon arms I can get at Garrity Defense and Crew L1, so hopefully we'll get that sorted too. I will store my ship just so I don't get, like, a parking violation. Apologies to Mike and everything's not hooked up yet. No problem at all. No problem. You can come along.
Please visit us again.
Jump in and chill. And I'll party up with you as soon as I get all this stuff sorted out. I just gotta make sure I get all done here. Because what I'm doing here is doing all the prep work for active duty. Return to active duty, which is happening with my Milsim org this week. If you missed it earlier, the UEE Navy Pathfinders are returning to active duty, and we've decided to do that on PTU because it's more stable than live right now. And sure, we're going to get wiped, but the types of exercises, procedures that we run are...
How many times do they wipe?
Like
they seem to wipe all the time.
Solid observation, Bigley. This is why the community is low-key in an uproar right now. Where the fuck is FPS Arms? That's what I'm looking for. I've never been... No, I've been here. I've never been to the store that I'm looking for, though. Okay, is it up here? Because they updated our... Oh, here it is. There we go. Right? Alright, well, first of all, are your terminals working? Let's try this.
Probably not.
Doesn't look good. Does not look good. Okay, that's a big fat goose egg. So hopefully the helmet... I just need the helmet. I just need one of these mannequins to be wearing the helmet I need. No dice. Nope. 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 Oh, that's unfortunate. Is this FPS Arms? I'm guessing it is.
Hi. Welcome
Hi.
to the store.
Huh? You're talking to me?
No, I was talking to the NPC.
You freaked me out.
Don't freak out, Bigley.
I'm like, what did I miss? I'm sorry. I'm paying attention. I promise I'm paying attention. I'm not watching Britain's Got Talent.
Okay. Oh, that's really annoying. There's not, yeah, it wasn't here either. It's too bad. Is there any chance that they have it in the cargo area? Well, oh, that's good. Oof, my God. At this rate, I might only have time. Coming up empty right now. Oh, there, look, my frame's literally just caught up. It's all about, like, where you are in the area. It's so silly. Yeah, no, there's nothing. Are these terminals working? None of the terminals are working. But weirdly, the weapon terminals were working. The ship terminals were working in Area 18, and that's it. It's the only terminal that's been working for me today. Oh, well.
Oh, well. Excuse me. You know,
Silliness.
there's a few
There's
a few videos that come across every now and then that I will rewatch over and over again if they pop up on my YouTube feed or anything. One, Tom Holland dancing to Umbrella, lip sync battle. And two, Jack Black playing the saxoboom
yeah.
on Jimmy Fallon. If you haven't seen either or two of those videos, you should look them up. They're both old, but they're both great. I'm watching one right now.
Nuts. Yeah, she's a character. A caricature.
Welcome.
No
to the
stress if we don't
ASOP
hook up this
vehicle
time. Just got it so
retrieval
you're happy. Well, that's good, man. That's good, man. Just enjoy it. Enjoy it for sure.
system. Vehicle
Now I need to
selected.
figure out where to get the
Stand
field
by.
recon arms. So we'll go to Garrity Defense and see if we can get the field
Your
recon
vehicle
arms
has
there.
been
That's in
delivered to the following
Crusader
locations
L1.
again.
For ultimate immersion, decided to ride the train around the planet. Totally was not an accident. Totally not an accident at all.
Isn't it beautiful though? Like it's really nice there. I love that. Oh no, the Lorryville train's a little dirty. The Area 18 and the ArcCorp shuttle is really nice.
Dum 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 ba dum bum bum.
ArcCorp Area 18 is really nice. Yeah. What the hell? Now the elevator's not working?
Oh my gosh. Excuse
Ah,
me.
Come on.
Hiccups. Always hiccups.
FML.
Why? Why FML?
Now the elevator's not working, just randomly.
Oh.
Oh boy. Okay, we'll store the Glad.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Going to take off all my ish here.
What ish? What is ish?
Just in case it decides to get funky, and we're gonna log out and log back in. To see if it's a server issue.
It probably is.
It almost always is, but
Yeah.
but if it's a server issue with the terminals too, and I log into a different server, then I might actually get lucky with terminals that are working. Pretty low key about most things. Me too, man. You have to be to enjoy this game, honestly. Yeah, you have to be. You have to kind of take it with a grain of salt. Take the good with the bad. It can get tricky sometimes for sure, but that is the truth. Yeah. Absolutely love RP in the space realm, but I don't get too stressed about it. No, you can't. And there's some orgs that focus on some RP as well. Ours is like, it's not really RP as much as it is like tight communications formations and operations. So that could be, that it's kind of like a gray area of RP, but there are some orgs that are like proper RP orgs too. I'm sure you can find that in the verse. I always kind of have enjoyed RP, like light RP in games like this, because I feel like it adds like a new layer of interest to it for me, you know? As long as it's not like super strict RP or like, I don't know, you know, sometimes RP can get weird depending on who's involved, you know what I'm saying? I loved like GTA 5 RP, I absolutely loved. I might be looking to get back into that a little bit, just on a very casual basis, because I'm already kind of taxed. Between Star Citizen and now Mortal Online 2, I'm already kind of flush, you might say. First thing we can do is just check the terminal to see if the terminals do work on a new server. Happy moron. Oh my god, no you're not. You're not a moron. Had no idea there's more than one metro line. Oh, that's what he meant. No, you're still not a moron though. You're just getting the hang of it too, man. You'll get it sorted out. Some of the orbital stations like this one follow a format a little bit. You know that look, once I got out of that central area, my FPS is brilliant. Look at that. My frames are gorgeous.
Really nice.
There's a big food court here.
I'll be right back.
Okay, be right back.
Yeah,
be right back, you said?
Be right back.
Okay, you be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, you be right back.
Yeah.
There you go. Guang. Go on with your bad self. So we have. All right, I'll see if. Come on, baby, give me terminals. Let me hold some armor. Why am I running around the pillar in circles? Where the hell is that? Okay, whatever. We'll try it out in Casaba. See if the terminal here works. Because, I mean, they're either going to work or not, right? Yeah, still no dice here. No terminals for me. I might have to do a verify. And, where the fuck is that armor shop anyway? Since I'm here, I have to try the armor shop. Where the hell was the armor shop? Yeah, so there's essentially like a template kind of layout, a common layout for the orbital stations. So they tend to be a bit... oh, it's tucked away in here, that's why. Because I got lazy, I didn't come all the way in here. Actually, are those the field recon arms? No, they're not, I don't think, are they? Yes, they are! Ooh, shit. Found the field recon arms on the mannequin outside FPS arms at Port Tressler. Gotcha. All right, good stuff. So at least now we have our arms. We just don't have a helmet. I don't have the proper helmet. So. It's the only thing I'm missing right now is a helmet. But that was worth coming back in for. I'll test the freaking terminal just in case. No, I didn't think so. Wishful thinking, my dudes. Okay, so now we can get properly suited up, with exception of the arms. There we go. This is, with the exception of the helmet, rather. With the exception of the helmet, this is the UEE Navy UEE Navy Pathfinders Outlaw Division standard issue uniform. I don't know. I think it's cool to have a uniform. You know, I like to commit to it. Sometimes if we're doing operations, I'll just wear my beacon suit because we will die, and like you don't want to have to buy this uniform every time, or you'd need like 30 of them. So we crash from time to time. But it's nice to have it. It just feels like I don't know. It feels cool to know that I have it and know that I'm wearing it and know that when you see the whole unit together and they're all uniformed, it looks pretty tight. So, all right. So we found a terminal workaround for a uniform for everything but the helmets.
Welcome.
No workaround for the
ASOP
fucking
vehicle
drop
retrieval
trains issue
system.
though. That I can't help you with, Sig. That one's over to
Vehicle
you.
selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Going to hangar 4. Oh my god, these drop frames though. Come on, man. Rough. It's not your stream. It's not my stream. It's just the game. Do not fret. All right, we still have enough to carry a spare uniform. All right, so we're all good there. I can put one in the hold. Whoops. Whatever. That doesn't like to close. At least the elevator worked this time. Oh my god. Oh my god. At least the FPS issue is just in cities, which is, if it's gonna happen, or if it does happen in the game, it always happens in the cities, so it's not that big a deal, but just more of a nuisance. It's just more not cool because that like it's not your stuff, it's not my tech, it's not my setup. The one thing I might do though is a quick verify later. Delete my user, whatever. Delete all the shitty files that they tell you to delete. We'll fuel up here since we have a long trek, and I forgot that we had to come all the way out to Microtech for this, so just get a restock going here. Hopefully this isn't bugged out, because that was a pain in the ass for a bit too. Okay, good. That seems to be working okay. Hey, you're welcome. You just requested your vulture. Good. That'll take 20 seconds and you'll be off. You'll be laughing. 12-hour commute to the spaceport. Nice. It's that ultra realism, right, McVision? We'll get out of the spaceport here.
Landing gear retracted.
We're going to head to... Actually, I don't know where the rally point is, so let's just get to the rally point for now, and we'll move all of this stock over there, and then we'll worry about the little stuff.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Our rally point is Crew L1 this week, so we are going to Crusader L1. That's where my contingent is stationed. Good. Looks like it's actually going to let me plot a course, too. What a bonus. What a bonus feature. Excellent. Happy days. And we're off. I didn't take your hanger. Hey, it's getting there. You're putting it together. At least PTU's working for you, my dude. Glad to see it. You'll love to see it. Thank you for allowing me to see the Drake Vulture in first person. Indeed. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're not here to witness this with you. This moment of awe is brought to you by Twinsticks and Ties and Bigley. Thank you very much. Crash away, my dude. Make sure you clone at a convenience station. Now, the tricky thing with salvaging that I ran into, and you probably saw this, I think you were watching that day, is actually just finding wrecks, like finding stuff to kill, but there should have been enough people playing on the PTU now that there should be enough wrecks around. The other thing you can do is you can do those like minor, you have, I think, Badgers. I think you have 2 Badgers, laser repeaters on the Vulture. So you can do the low threat service beacons, and you can kill those pirates in the Vulture because they're pretty easy. And then you can just soft death them, and then you can salvage those. You can't even board her? Is it? Oh, because you're just looking around it? You're just looking at it? Hey, take your time, man. Enjoy those moments. This is the magic of the game that you're experiencing right now. Don't rush through it. I always say, like, that, like, wow moment, you know? Because you'll need to remember these emotions when you have the kind of experience that I'm having. I'm not as jaded as most, but I'm a little kind of... Sometimes it's easy for me to forget the wow factor. I'll say that. So I appreciate living it vicariously through you guys. Because it really is. It's a great game. It's beautiful, and there's a lot to be happy about with it. But I think like we're over it now. We need them to get this shit sorted out. And people are annoyed with it because they want to play it, because they do enjoy it, right? It comes from a good place, I guess, but you know, I appreciate why people are frustrated too. But then there are those of us who are having these types of experiences, you know. I always say in any open sandbox game like this sort of is, like Mortal Online, like anything like that that has any kind of open sandbox environment, you have to log in with some kind of goal. You have to create your own goals, your own mission, if you will, as it were, whatever. Create your own reason for logging in. I always say that, like, log in with a goal. You know, like I said, my goal today was to log in, get my ships fitted out, get my standard issue uniform because my MILSIM organization is coming back in active duty, and then start to work on our SOPs and procedures so that I'm not rusty when we get back into operation. So that's my goal for today, and I'm never bored. I'm never that upset, because most of the stuff that I'm going to do today actually is stuff that I've created for myself to do. I'm not like just looking for the game to, you know, tell me what to do all the time, I guess. Now, when the gameplay loops are broken and stuff, I understand. That's frustrating for sure. Let's switch it up a little bit here while we're chit-chatting. Just while we're in flight here. Yeah, the when the gameplay loops are broken, that's definitely frustrating. You know, like yourself, for example, McPigeon, you want to go out salvaging, but if something's buggy and it prevents you from completing that gameplay loop, then that's going to get frustrating for you. And just a quick heads up, there has been, actually 2 heads up. Number 1, make sure you have a multi-tool with you when you go out if you haven't left already. You'll want a multi-tool with a tractor beam attachment, because that's how you're going to be able to organize the salvage boxes when you start getting them. Speaking of that, where's the nearest orbital station to Lorryville? The nearest orbital station to Lorryville is Everest Harbor. It's the one that actually orbits Hurston, the planet. So that's the one you want.
Quantum fuel at 15%.
This is Hurston. So you got Hurston here. And then the major orbital station for Hurston is Everest Harbor, right here. That's your guy. So you can park it there. There is a med clinic and HABs, so you can clone there, and you can spawn there as well. You can clone there to respawn, and you can set your HAB there. And I think you can also get a multi-tool in the cargo center. Usually the cargo center you can get a multi-tool. The refinery you can get a multi-tool with a tractor beam attachment. So make sure you take that with you when you go out salvaging. Holy cow, he just climbed. Did that just censor crap? Because I'm going to have a talk with Twitch moderation here a little bit. Twitch censorship. Just climbed to the pilot seat of a Drake Vulture. It's pretty cool, hey? It's nice. And you can walk around that ship too. It's fun. Take your time and explore it. I think there's a bed that you may be able to log out in. I'm not sure if you can. I'm not sure if you can bed log in the Vulture, actually. If you lie down in the bed in a ship and it gives you the option to log out, you can bed log in that ship, which means wherever you're parked, if you log out in the ship, you'll log back in the ship where you were. But if you're going to do that, just so you know, I would recommend landing on a planet somewhere. Somewhere remote, like somewhere a little bit further away. I probably would avoid logging out in the dead of space. I mean, I would try it, but just don't do it if you have like a lot of valuable stuff, because you never know, it might get a bit wonky. But bed logging is a really cool feature when it works. Yeah, and if you don't have a tractor beam, let me know when you're out there, because you'll definitely want one, and I can bring you one if needed. If you're having trouble getting it, you do what you got to do. Have fun, enjoy it. And if you really are having a hard time getting scrap, what we can do is we can go do some bounties. I'll kill all the ships, and you can come in and salvage them after if you want to do that too. I'll just soft F everything. That's actually a system that works quite well if you have people who are going out and like creating scrap, and then you have someone in a Vulture come behind it and just clean it all up and make money off it. I always re-spool for these because for some reason when you're jumping into the orbital stations, it doesn't work when you just like kind of chain your quantum jumps together. So I just re-spool to those, realign to those. Oops. Huh. No. All right, we'll get docked in here at Crusader L1, Ambitious Streams Station, which honestly is usually my my base of operations. Although lately, now that the elevators are fixed at Grimhex, I'm usually there. He said thank you, but then he didn't assign me a.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Oh, I accidentally popped my headlights on. That's that was the what was that? Nope. Okay. Whatever. I guess my headlights will just stay on now.
Landing complete.
What the hell? What is my hotkey for ship headlights? I don't remember. I changed some of these around, so. Oh, no, I 30K'd. That's what it was. Fucking great. I just 30K'd. Okay, well, we'll stay here. 30K is a server disconnect, so server took a shit. And that means that I have to quit out completely, shut down the launcher, and restart. While I'm doing this, I think I'm just going to run a quick verify. I really don't want to delete my folders right now because it's going to take a while. I'll do that off stream if I need to. But we'll do a quick verification. And in the meantime, I'm going to grab some lunch. Bigley and I will be back momentarily. So don't you dare go anywheres. And in the meantime, I will run, actually, I'll run the news and the shorts I did recently because it talks a lot about Free Fly, and it might have some information of value to you. I would hope anyway. There we go. Yeah, and I will be back very shortly after these messages from our sponsor, which is also me. Yeah. Hi everyone, Twinsticks and Ties here, and with only a few days left to get in on Star Citizen's Free Fly event, I'm taking a deeper look on the game packages, ships available, and the in-game Free Fly ships. Number 1, Consolidated Outland Mustang Alpha coming in at $49 US. It's an all-round single-seater light fighter with a leaning to cargo, combat speed of 255 meters per second, has 2 size 1 weapons, and 1 turret that holds an additional 2 size 1 weapons. Has no missile payload, but 2 size 1 shield generators. Next up, the Origin Jumpworks 100i series at $67 US. It's a luxury light single-seat touring coupe with a combat speed of 210 meters per second, has 2 size 3 weapon mounts and 1 missile mount holding 2 size 3 missiles. It also has 1 size 1 shield generator. Next up is the Consolidated Outland Nomad for $87 US. It's a combat-fitted single-seat light freighter and exploration class vessel with a heavy leaning to cargo freight with some light hauling capability. Has a combat speed of 180 meters per second, 3 size 3 weapon mounts, no turrets, 2 missile racks with 4 slots for a total of 8 missile slots. It also has 3 size 1 shield generators. And as a bonus, we have the referral ship, which is the Kruger Intergalactic P-52 Merlin Snub Fighter. This is a referral bonus ship, so make sure to use a creator code if you do buy the game, so your friendly neighborhood creators can get their hands on one of these for free. It's not available to purchase outside of the game at all. The Merlin is a single-seat, short-range skirmisher, which easily docks to some ships or fits well in the bay of others. Has a combat speed of 203 meters per second, holds 1 size 2 and 2 size 1 weapon mounts, and 1 size 1 shield generator. Beyond that, the in-game Free Fly ships, which are not part of the game packages to purchase outside of Star Citizen, include the Misk Razor, which is a single-seat light performance racer, has a combat speed of 335 meters per second, holds 2 size 2 weapon mounts, and 2 size 1 missile racks. It also has 1 size 1 shield generator. Finally, to get around planetside, we've got the Consolidated Outland Hover Quad. It's a single rider ground mount, but consider it a ship to AI turrets, so be mindful if you're cruising around this thing close to bunkers, it will get targeted. It's a stylish way to ride, it can be housed in your cargo or ship bay, and especially good for ground missions. It has no weapons, ordnance, or shields, so keep in mind that it's strictly to get around and look cool doing it. If you liked it and you want more Star Citizen content daily in your feed, I'd love for you to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. It helped me out a lot. Don't forget, Free Fly ends April 20th, so get in there and we'll see you in the verse. 07, Commanders. We're back with another Star Citizen news in 63.18.1 has finally come to life, and while not as spectacular a miss as the original rollout of 3.18, it still has plenty of light miles to travel before being stable, which makes the parallel announcement of Free Fly event as much as a sore point for the community as it should be an exciting pillar for those looking to try life in the verse. Nonetheless, it's here, and Free Fly means you can sign up for an account and try Star Citizen completely free until April 20th, 2023. New players who want to take the plunge and get heavily discounted starter packs on 3 of the 5 ships available to fly free during the event. You can choose from either the Mustang Alpha for $49 US, 100i for $67 US, or Nomad for $87 US. Make sure you use someone else's referral code if you do buy the game. They can get rewarded with a free permanent P-52 Merlin snub fighter. It's a great way to show love to your friendly local creators. Subtle, I know. Get to the bridge, start your legacy in the verse, check out my YouTube channel, and hit me back if you need help with anything at all getting started, and we'll see you in the black. Hey everyone, Brad aka Twinsticks and Ties here, and today I'm talking about activities you can enjoy in Star Citizen today that are completely wipe proof. Now this assumes you have access to the PTU or public test universe, so check out my YouTube channel for a guide on how to get in there. Low flying, I love low flying. I just got into it before 318 dropped. Getting into low flying, especially in PTU where you've got an Arrow, Gladius, a bunch of ships to choose from, is an excellent experience and a way to improve your flying. Rent, practice, and test new ships in Arena Commander. It's a great way to try new ships and builds that you may not try otherwise, and you don't lose anything when the progress is wiped. Do the same thing but with Star Marine. So build, try, and play with new weapon builds in Star Marine. See what you like, attachments, different guns, and styles of gameplay for your FPS experience. PvP practices piracy and leaning into the chaos. It's gonna get a little crazy as people have less to lose, so jump into some PvP, do things that may have scared you before, choose a new gameplay loop and practice it for next patch. If you've never done mining or salvaging or cargo hauling or drug running or anything like that, now's the time to try it out. And finally, it's a great time to vet and choose a player group or organization to join. You are going to see the best and worst of how people handle this type of news, how they handle upsets, changes of plans, and flexibility in the verse. It's a perfect time to see what kind of orgs and players match your play style and build your networking game. This is when you're going to find the people who either think like you, act like you, value the things you do, or don't. So get out there, see what's available in the community, and find the right fit. Most importantly, fly dangerous, have fun, and know that this too shall pass. 07 Commanders. It was officially confirmed by Xylo last night that there will be, in fact, a complete and full wipe ahead of 3.18.1 for Star Citizen. He also confirmed a full and complete wipe ahead of 3.18.2. Losing progress and starting from scratch can definitely suck. Here are some positive outcomes of a pending wipe. 1, it's really good for people who have not been able to play at all or purchase the game in 3.18, excited to get in and just haven't been able to. They now get to start with everybody else without feeling like they're way behind. 2, it puts everybody on equal and even ground to begin fresh with. Start together, play together, and just enjoy a fresh beginning. 3, regardless of how hardcore or casual you are, you're only losing a few weeks of progress because that's all we've had to play the game. Number 4, ideally the game state will be much improved, and that's a far greater good, but I truly hope for SIG's sake that it lands properly this time. Tomorrow I'm coming in with great things that can keep you busy that are wipe proof. We'll see you then. Hi there, it's Twinsticks and Ties, and this is Star Citizen News in 60. So here's what 319 is bringing according to the roadmap. Tractor beam ship attachment interactions, which means you'll be able to use your tractor beam to affect modules on a ship. The new player experience is a committed item for the 319 roadmap, where we'll have a tutorialized experience for new players that originates around Area 18 and Benji Point. Salvage contract missions will be added and improved, specifically around Lagrange points and Stanton. These missions will require you to pay a fee to a mission giver as a broker per se, and the payout will come in the form of salvage itself. The team is also working on a specific Ghost Hollow PvP mission which centers around the Ghost Hollow POI in Stanton. Sounds like it's going to be a control type PvP mission with players vying for control over terminals or beacons. Of course, the Lorryville Skyline rework will continue into 319, specifically Cityscape around the landing area, part of the 2.0 Redux and Rebuild. Follow along for more Star Citizen news in 60, and we'll see you in the verse. Hello.
Wow, that
smooth. I was still watching the
Hello.
I was still watching the real finish. So yeah, that's it's funny to watch those like news clips that I've done for Star Citizen in reverse, because it kind of goes back in time, and you could almost see me go from like super optimistic to be like, okay, like let's just stop screwing that up now. That'd be cool. And speaking of which, as you can see, I'm now unable to log into the server, so I don't know if something happened, if it went down. But what I do know is that Bigley made us a banger lunch, of course, as usual.
Thank you.
What are we having? What's on the menu today?
It's a smoked salmon wrap with cream cheese dill, pickled shallots, and lemon.
Oh, that's very nice.
If you like smoked salmon. If you don't, then it would probably be terrible.
Yes. You liking smoked salmon, I guess, a bit of a prerequisite for this one as well, and cheese and the other things. Liking the food you're eating is a prerequisite for otherwise enjoying the food that you're eating. I think it's a good general rule. It's like over-the-top ways to state the very, very obvious. That's what we specialize in. McPigeon, yes, it absolutely has nothing to do with experience, too. Yes, I definitely experienced the same struggles, indeed. And it's not like it's the only thing that experience actually helps with. Actually, where the hell did it spawn me? I crashed out. Where? Oh, I had landed, didn't I? Oh, thank God. So, here's a good thing to know. When I crashed, I had landed in the bay. So when you get your docking assignment and you land at the station, if you crash at that point, you're considered docked at the station. So if you log out and come back in at that point, you'll log back in at that station. So I was very lucky that 30K happened. See this guy doing the moonwalk in the background? That's not here. Sorry. This guy in the background. Oh, he's gone now. He make me look like an idiot. NPC. Anyway, so as I was saying, yeah, when I landed, when I docked in and then I 30K'd, thankfully I had made it to the station before the server crashed, because otherwise I would have to fly all the way here from Microtech. So we get to pick up just where we left off. What I will do is probably, I hope my Gladius is just stored and not claimed. Because if so, I'm going to lose everything in my hold. John, what's up? What's up, Commander John? How you doing? You don't need help. Depends on what for.
Hello, sorry,
How have you been, my friend? How you feeling?
I was chewing.
Bigley was chewing.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Okay, this really sucks. The shitty part is I'm probably going to lose everything that was in the hold of my ship. So we're going to claim it, because that's the only thing I could do. That's really fucking shitty, but
Your insurance claim has been sent.
I will pay the fee. Yeah, good chance I just lost everything in that ship, but
Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us
claim
again.
the arrow as well, even though we're probably going to get sorted out at Grimhex. But one thing I'm going to do is, now that I have my uniform all sorted, I am going to dump that here, because this is the rally point. And for me as a starfighter, I only need to wear my uniform on when we form up. So when we rally at the station, when we're going into live operations, we form up at Ambitious Dream. We form up in uniform, and then before I undock, I can strip my uniform off and just fly out my beacon suit. So I only really need one uniform. So at least I made it with that, so that if the spare that's in my Gladius is now gone, yeah, as soon as you have to claim it, it's all gone. I figured. So at least we got lucky there. Before I do anything else dumb, I'm gonna go ahead and clone up here. At least we're all ready to get sorted anyway. So, John, the goal today is the Milsim org that I play with has decided that we're going to move our operations to PTU because it's just more stable. Touch wood. It is more stable than 18.1 on live right now, and so we're returning to live duty, or returning to active duty on PTU. So what I'm doing is I spent the morning just getting my ships fitted, getting things moved over to the rally point at Crew L1 in Ambitious Dream Station, and I just went around the verse to get my uniform sorted out, but the terminals weren't working, so I had to fly to places that had the actual pieces of the uniform that I need on mannequins or on the racks, and I managed to do that for everything except for the helmet, so I don't quite have the right helmet, but we're going to clone up here before anything bad happens. And then I'm probably going to clone up at Grimhex anyway. So we have, so I'm basically just getting prepped and sorted to get back into live, or rather active duty on PTU. And now with the second half of the stream, what I'm going to do is we're going to start doing some bounties, to get my rep up and get some cash flow going, but mainly just to start practicing our SOPs and doctrines so that I can get back in the habit of comms, back in the habit of our standard operating procedures and how we conduct these operations, formation flying, and just test my knowledge so that I'm a little not quite as shaky when we get back into operations here this week. That's the plan for today anyway. You just left PTU? What were you up to, John? What's keeping you busy today? I found, yeah, none of the shop terminals were working. That's the biggest problem that I've had on PTU today. And the 130K I literally just had. So it's not been too bad.
Why should healthcare be a hassle? Recently ranked 5th in patient wait times. Choose convenience. Choose Kelto RX.
Got an accident inbound. It's a pretty big one, so team stand by. Security, please come to storage room 3 right now. Security to storage room 3. Urgent page for Nurse Radcliffe. Report to emergency. Nurse Radcliffe to emergency.
Nurse Radcliffe to emergency. Bunkers to see if they were behaving. And what was the verdict, sir? I'm actually going to store these and suicide because, or revive, I should say, because
vehicle retrieval system.
My hydration's low anyway. Oh, they're doing their thing anyway.
Please
Okay.
visit us again.
So I'll just revive here. Unfortunate. Mute real quick here while we get sorted and have a bite. Yeah, John, I want a flight suit too. I want a cheap flight suit. Yes, very, very good. John, you should have seen my landing game today. On frickin' point, dude. Perfect. Lined up. Flawless landings.
To the
You have to take my word for it.
retrieval
Or watch the
system.
bod to believe it.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Yes, I do. There you go. Now you're unmuted. I didn't mute because
Thank
you were
Your
eating. You
vehicle
said.
has been delivered
I know,
to
but
the
I'm
doing you a
not.
favor.
Please visit us again.
All right, we're going to Grim Hex to get busy. So we're all sorted now. We're at least prepped. All my ships are prepped. My uniform's here at the rally point. I'm good from that perspective. We're going to head over to Grim Hex and just get to the extracurriculars, if we will. Same time I did, so you're waiting for your vulture to come back. Oh, Pigeon, for your okay, this door is open. Hopefully it's actually open, not just visually open. I'll find out eventually. Just because I have to check it. Yeah, that's fucking annoying, man. That's annoying. But oh well. It was only an AR and one extra uniform, so it's not too big a deal. At least I know where to get it all now, so it won't take me as long now if I go and get it again. Nonetheless, to Grim Hex we go.
Aegis combat assist activated.
You are clear to launch. You are clear to launch.
Launch complete. Landing gear rejected.
Maybe we'll do some low flying if this keeps up, and we'll just bang around. Might be
Thank
fun
you,
too.
and please visit again.
All right, let's. Can we just plot to yellow? Nope, you're being a bad boy. Cool, cool. Okay, at least we can get to Crusader. there we go, and here we go.
That was
Is Bigley playing? No, she's not playing. She's playing chat. She's our community moderator / HR lead extraordinaire.
I play games, just not
She does
this
play
one.
games, just not this one. Yes.
That's right. I do enjoy gaming, though.
Okay, my quantum jump screwed up and won't let me back on track, but here we go.
Sometimes it might look like I'm playing by what I'm doing on my computer screen, but that's just shopping.
I'm holding down the quantum button, and there we go.
I play, I would say, more story-based, RPGs? Is that what you would consider them?
Yes, yeah. Bigley, your jam is like a story-based games.
Yes.
With a preference for third-party RPGs, third-party action RPGs.
So like, my favorites, I like the Spider-Man series and like Miles Morales.
Yep.
I really like Last of Us. I really like Zelda. I like.
We were loving Hogwarts.
Hogwarts is great.
I
like those types of games. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
For it's Diablo, right?
Diablo 4, yeah.
Yeah,
she
really
likes
excited.
roguelikes. They're called
yeah.
basically. Yeah. So
I like that. But
basically anything except for FPS.
yeah, I was just gonna say that. I was just like anything FPS.
Anything non-FPS.
And then like I'm not big on like builder or exploring games that don't have any sort of story.
Yeah.
Like basically like you create your end goal. I'm not into that.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting interdicted. How exciting. Let's go, bro. You want the smoke? Let's get it. Where are you at? Let's do this. I've been itching. Haven't had any action in a while. Where are you? Come and get it.
You probably could switch the screen soon so people can see the game bigger
you're right.
now.
There we go. Sorry, I just got interdicted by this shitty pirate, so we're gonna ruin his day. Of course, the first thing he does is dump those cross sections on me, which are a pain in the ass to kill or to dodge.
I just realized where you have your picture positioned.
I'm trying to see if I can actually shoot this missile down. Yeah, there we go.
Ads are the worst. How did you like the Diablo 4 since you played the beta?
Nothing else, it looks like. We'll continue on. And yes, John, there is a wipe with 18.2, which is why I'm saying, like, I'm recommending people just play on PTU. It's far more stable. You get all the ships to play with. And we're going to get wiped anyway, so it doesn't matter. Love that you played all the Diablos. Nice. Yeah, Diablo's a great series. We played Diablo 3 together on stream, too. Right? Did we play Diablo 3 on stream?
3?
We really
I thought it
enjoyed
was the last one.
That is 3.
Oh,
the last one is 3.
Okay. Then yes, we did. We played that one on stream.
Yeah. What were you? I was a barbarian and you were a ranger or a demon hunter, weren't you?
Yes, I was
I
whichever
say
character
ranger.
Laura Bailey voiced.
Yes, that was a demon hunter. How much did that factor into why you chose demon hunter? Though?
None, because I didn't know she voiced it when I picked that character.
Ah, okay. There you go.
I just like the mechanics.
Yeah, demon hunter's a fun class. And we have a couple of folks in the community who are huge Diablo fans too. Mm-hmm. And there's definitely going to be a lot of that going on. I'd say we'll get some Diablo time in. Well, Bigley and I will probably be playing it on PS5, I'd say, though. Might not stream that one.
No.
My stream is mainly Star Citizen focused, and then I'll do other games here and there. I'm thinking in the future, though, I might just lean into, like, I don't know. I was thinking this. I'm like, I always tend to play like FPS roleplay, like MMO. I always tend to play MMOs. And then lately I've really been playing a lot of like early access games. And games that are like playing developments. So I might just lean into that too, and that would include things like, you know, Tarkov, Star Citizen, Dark and Darker, but that's way down the line. I'm here to focus on Star Citizen, and maybe we'll do like a few other little games in between when I discover something new. But the truth is, I can only commit to like 1, maybe 2 games at most, just time wise. So it doesn't make sense for me to be like a variety streamer type, and I like to build a community around. We build a community around the community here. That's the benefit of it. That's why we have this kind of screen as a focus instead of the game when I'm just doing stuff like traveling from point A to point B. Because for us, it's just about getting together, hanging out, just chatting. We've always been more comfortable in this kind of format, haven't we, Bigley?
Yeah.
Like we've always more enjoyed just the kind of the banter, the back and forth, talking a little bit about it, learning the games together, playing different things, you know. But the focus of like building the community around Star Citizen is the key there, I guess. But who knows? I mean, as we lean more into this, Bigley, it might not matter what game we play, right? Because I find when you build a community around the people, and we just enjoy the time chilling here that we have, it doesn't really matter what game we're playing in the background. The reason the game matters is because I want to play with people, right? So if we jump from game to game all the time, then the community that we build here might not always have those games, and then it limits who we can play with. Whereas we build the community around Star Citizen and we bring this piece into it, then at least, like, you know, most of us will have Star Citizen. Most of us. But as I'm saying that, most of our like OG community don't probably have or play Star Citizen, honestly, because they came from other games. Some of them came from most of them came from D&D, honestly.
Yep.
Also enjoy World of Tanks and Warships. Yeah, I've seen, like, I've watched those games. I'm not sure if they're like my jam, but they look pretty chill, and they have really cool followings too. Like the community, the World of Warships community seems pretty good. You know what? I'll sum it up this way, John. I'm sure you appreciate this too. Like most of the games that tend to attract me tend to attract like an older generation of gamers like myself, you know. And I find I tend to resonate well with folks like that too. You know, just enjoy the games. We like intelligent games that make you think a little bit, that aren't like super hand-holdy, and World of Warships always seems to strike me that way too. You know, older gen gamer. Yeah, absolutely. See, that's what I'm saying. Like most of the folks who come into our chat and stay are like, you know, closer to our generation of gamer. And it's always fun to meet like new young folks as well. But it's just like, it's just a style of game. I think it has to be the style of game, because even when the community for Star Citizen is a little older. It really is. So there has to be some merit in that. I'm not saying like, you know, don't get me wrong. If you're watching this and you're younger folk, I'm not saying like, you know, older people are better.
Younger folk. That's
but
great.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
I do. I know.
You know, I don't want to. I'm not trying to alienate like younger gamers. I'm just saying like the games that I tend to play typically attract older gamers, like Star Citizen, Age of Tarkov. I just made that up. It's it's an Age of Conan and Tarkov hybrid.
My generation is original gamers. So is Brad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brad just has a babe face.
That's true. I'm older than I look.
True.
I play younger than I am. But yeah, I'm definitely an old school gamer. I mean, there's always people older than you, but
yeah. Is there?
Until there isn't.
Oh, you're 72.
You're 72? Like, God damn.
That's
Power
a whole.
to ya.
Yeah, that's a whole other
fucking
generation
respect.
Of gamers. Then.
Respect for that, though, man. I love that, because we were jamming out here the other day. We were playing away, and man, some people in that age bracket, like, you put them in front of a computer and they just seize up. But not gamers, though. Not gamers who grew up in that gen. We're always down with the tech, you know.
See, so this is the thing, right?
You're
72. You obviously can operate a computer. You know how shit works. You play, no person in that age bracket has any excuse for not knowing how to use technology.
Yeah, and that's
right.
kind of,
Like it's completely possible. Like yeah, like
that comes from personal experience. We're like, yeah. We've had this conversation with parents of ours who are not even at that age quite yet. Or yes, they are. Yeah, they all are actually.
yeah, they are. Yes, they are.
And like my father is much more tech savvy. He always has been, and I always have been. We've both been like very techy.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have folks who insist that like they just are too old for technology, but they're not. That's not true at all. Like you either adapted to it when it was happening or you didn't, you know?
Yep.
And that's the shit. You know what I'm saying? Finish my rep.
It's also very cool that you built your own as well. Yes, yes, yes. $7K modems back in the day. Maybe I think.
Oh my god.
Okay,
dude.
I was like, Brad will
Yeah,
know what that.
yeah.
That to me, I'm like,
It's dial-up.
ooh. Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And you're right. You played Diablo at night because it was cheaper because you had to pay per use internet. It wasn't even bandwidth related. It was like pay per use. And the rates were usually cheaper in the evening. Yeah, oh dude, that's amazing.
Everyone
I
always
love it.
remembers the sound of dial-up.
Yes, they do. Also, if you're playing at night, John, there's less chance that somebody picks up the phone in the house and fucks your game.
Oh yeah, I
and all
forgot
your
about
progress.
the phone thing. I forgot about the phone thing.
Yeah, right?
You have the phone. Try living with your grandparents, and then
Yeah.
they don't understand why picking up the phone makes a difference. My grandfather,
Yeah.
I'd be on the computer, I'd be online, and my grandfather would like go on the phone with his like friends, and then I'd be like, Grandpa, get off
Two
the
phone
phone,
lines.
and he's like, oh.
Yeah. 2 phone lines. That was the shit. That was the fucking
Welcome
big brain shit
to
back
the
then,
ASOP
man.
vehicle
People have a
retrieval
second
system.
phone line, someone would just be dedicated to the modem. So like you never got disconnected when that shit happened. I did not. I got disconnected all the fucking time.
Yeah, no, we definitely also did not have 2
Your
phone
insurance
lines.
claim has been sent. Please visit us again.
Mech Pigeon, what's the
Goodbye.
story, bro? How you doing? If you want and you have a moment to dock up, go out to the menu and join on me. This server that I'm on now seems pretty good. Yeah, it seems pretty good. If you want to join on me, we're gonna run some. Well, I'm gonna run some bounties. Anyone is welcome to join. If you like, just let me know. We'll go get some. I'm starting at 0, so there are currently no bounties. I just cloned up in Grim Hex, so feel free to do the same if you like.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
And I'm about to go do my certification.
Wow.
Please visit us
We're
again.
on hangar pad 6. You paid the bills, so no problems. Yeah, so you got it there. You do whatevs you want.
I was a child.
I was a child. Yes.
So I
No excuses, Bigley. That's just lazy.
Wow. That's rude.
There are a lot of beacons when you're in PTU, yeah? Getting that bacon, that space bacon. Okay, cool. So this is
Space
that's
bacon
bugged.
is pigs in space.
Good pull, Bigley. Valid. Can I give you this, Danny?
No.
Thanks a million.
Okay.
She thought it was a present. It's a dirty plate.
I didn't think it was a present. I knew it wasn't a present.
She thought it was a present.
Nope, definitely knew it was no present.
I got her good. I got her good, didn't I, guys? Okay. All right, now we're actually going to get out there. Now we're actually going to get our fight on. So we'll
You are clear to launch.
do our systems proper here. I always do anyway, but I will start with some SOPs, some calls, some flight checks. 6-5 pre-flight checks. Fuel green. Nope, that's our weapons green. Missiles green. Countermeasures green. Hull green. Shields green. Fuel green. EM check. Emissions check. IR 5691. Sorry, no, that's not right. 7571 green. EM check 5662 green. 6-5 pre-flight checks complete. And we are ready to mount.
Engage.
6-5 mounted. Shut up, Bigley. Shut up, Bigley. And it's a beautiful day out here in the yellow orbit. I'll be your captain for this evening. Captain Twinsticks. We'll be cruising towards Daymar at cruising altitude of 1,185,076,000 light years from the surface.
Okay, Starhawk. Well, I hope you are. I hope you're okay, and hopefully things get better then.
Yeah, I hope you're feeling all right, Starhawk. It'll come around, man. I hope it's smooth for you. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear you under the weather. And maybe we'll get back in game sometime soon, I hope. But have a great day. We'll be back on Wednesday if you feel like playing. And hopefully the servers will feel like playing too. Best to you, man. Having a ridiculous struggle finding your landing spot on Everest. That's all part of learning the game too. When you, first of all, if you request docking again, does it, you request docking again, does it tell you it's already been granted? Starhawk, gotta take care of that, my dude. Do what you gotta do. Fully understand. Gotta take care of that mental health too, man. Do what you gotta do. We'll be here when you're ready. Alright, actually we can probably grab our bounty here. The first thing we're gonna do, as always, is get call to arms. We're gonna make sure that we have that going on. We're going Bounty Hunter, the first and only mission available, our Bounty Hunter Tracker Training Permit Certification. Where is it taking us for VLRTs? Hopefully here in Yella it is. It's actually right here in Yella. Fantastic. So we don't have to go all over the verse to get it. Irving Cooper is our target. Your day is about to get very bad, Mr. Cooper. All right, let's see how smooth this is. Stick with us, PTU. PD.
Someone told you the other day that you were too old to speak the way you do, but as a linguist, I informed them that no one ever is too old.
That's hilarious.
That's
great.
Great.
Both intelligent and silly of them.
Yeah.
What a strange thing to say to somebody, though. So you're a linguist, eh? Excellent, excellent. The pursuit of language understanding and mastery. Never too old, just too lazy. True that, John. Amen. And you know, like, I think I said this on stream before too. One of the best parts of getting older is that, like, you just give less fucks about stuff, and you realize, like, you really start to get clear on the shit that matters, you know, and it's liberating. That's the best part of getting older. Is just like learning to just fucking some shit just doesn't matter, you know. It frees up your mind. All right, from here I normally, like, when I start stream on Wednesday, for example, I'll start in Arena Commander, because that to me is like my warm-up. It's kind of the way I used to warm up with Apex too. It's just like get and do some arenas, throw myself into fights. Fuck, I knew I wasn't gonna get away with that. All right, what do we got here?
Rayma.
Contact ban of Vegiano, 86 kilometers, bearing 05, low hot bogey, Aegis Avenger Stalker. I gotta get faster on those calls. Where's missile at? The way cross-section missiles are now, like those become your primary target because they are brutal, and you kind of have to turn into them and then dodge them out and run out the fuel. Because if not, that thing will rack my shields. And you cannot dodge them. Plus, it doesn't help that I'm in. Ooh, that was close. I don't want to hit an asteroid while I'm doing it, though. That's the tricky part.
See, when you're doing stuff like this, I feel like I need to take motion sickness pills. Don't cough into your mouth.
Excuse me. What did you feed me? Let's get back on our primary target. Contact her. Can't do it because I'm choking on something, apparently.
You need to learn.
Sorry, guys. That was...
chew better. You know,
Literally
before this
choking on
stream started, Brad was like, don't cough into your mic, Steph.
Yeah, and I stand by it. Can't be helped sometimes. I also wasn't planning on choking on my lunch.
Damn it.
You did. You did that to me.
Nope, I just made it. You forget how to chew.
Weird that there were like multiples. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. Whew.
It is hard to do more than one thing at once, like chewing and playing a game.
Unbelievable. Okay, well, we got our VLRTs.
Oh, your my pigeon says to join up on your server now, and plan is to take the vault up to clone myself.
Oh, yep, fantastic. Make your way to Grim Hex, and we'll get her done. This is a ground bounty. I'm not doing those just yet. So we'll just zip out of here and wait for that those missions to reload. You get choked on like a coffee grain.
You choked on a coffee grain?
Oh, take the vault up. Oh, I got you. Yeah, that's good. So you can follow me around and blow up and just harvest the salvage if you want, for sure. Like I said, I'll just soft death stuff. I'll try not to pop ships on you.
Drink some water.
And if anybody else is interested in joining, by all means, let's go. Always been that way. Old don't make a difference. Yeah, John, that's liberating at any age, I guess, isn't it? Who that is? At some point, I'd like to go pirate too. But we low key don't do it in Pathfinders though.
Yar.
Yar. Yar, dude. I don't know what this is, but I don't think I'm gonna catch it.
Yar.
All right, let's get our. Hopefully, yeah, we should have our VLRTs now. That's good. So now, after you get your certification, you have your choice. Basically, what you're choosing is between what planet do you want to work around. And I usually, for ship bounties, I'll go with Crusaders. So we're going to take this first one for Crusader. No, never mind. The fuck? No, it's not giving us this. Oh, maybe. No, it is this one. Sorry, this isn't a planet-side bounty. This is a ship bounty. It's just at Shuba Mining. Sorry, that confused me. Okay. So now we're doing the assessment for Crusader. So we've picked, so like I was saying, you're just basically picking what planet you want to work around. For ship bounties, I always pick Crusader to start. So that's where we're going now. Merlin's last known location. Where are you, Merlin? Oh, and we just happened to jump to Daymar, which is where it is. So how convenient. How convenient. This is lucky for us.
Quantum travel initiated.
Yeah, we'll run a few bounties, and then we'll... That's cool.
Weapon systems destroyed.
Cool.
Cool.
I hope you guys saw that. I just came out of quantum travel and fucking hit something, I guess. And my one of my lasers blew off, so I guess it flew me into the ground, maybe? I don't fucking know. That's super weird and super annoying. Nonetheless, this is pretty easy stuff, so I don't think that's going to be a big problem, but it's just annoying more than anything. Yeah, I'm seeing lots of white ships out here now in the Pigeon. Invisible rocks, yeah. That has actually been an issue, low key.
Was it? Is it actually?
Yeah. But usually not like in Atmo. That's a weird thing. Who did? What the hell?
Shields under fire.
It's weird. See, that's what I'll do. I'll just soft death them like that for you, so then you can ship. You can salvage them when they hit the ground. Except for this guy. This guy's just gonna die because he's annoying me. And you're not here yet, so there you go. All right.
That's a hilarious little laugh
Next
you
up.
just did.
What the hell, man? Let's go. Alright, let's do a rescue beacon, I guess, while we're waiting for the bounty to pop. Because I want to shoot things now. Getting annoyed by this. Are you laughing at me?
Me? Yeah.
Oh. Think you're funny?
I think you're funny.
Well, when you're right, you're right. Go on repair money. Say, nah, I'll just keep going. I'll keep going until it gets hard. Student theoretical linguist. Very nice. Nice.
That's cool.
Has this come up before, McPigeon? I apologize if you told us this already, but you're studying then, I take it?
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Where's the beacon? Where's the marker for the beacon? Like, what the fuck?
Things sound like they're going well.
Okay, I have the mission. I'll just try it, untracking and tracking it again. Okay, there
Anybody
we go.
out there?
There we go.
I've got pirates all over me. I need assistance here.
It just took a long time to pop, I guess. These pirates will be super base.
Quantum travel initiated.
Not too worried about these guys anyway.
Quantum travel.
You heard my comm. That's amazing.
Yeah,
I need some help mopping up these bastards.
No, you don't, but I will. You shouldn't.
Hey, down. I thought I was a goner.
As mentioned.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Now you die. Now give me your space credits. I'm gonna use this guy as like space here. There you go. I just smashed into him for no reason. That was silly.
You're silly.
this guy, that's all. Away we go. I'll go to Porto and we'll repair. I mean, realistically, I'd rather explode the ship.
You're gonna explode it?
Yeah, it's just repairing. Repairing has been a bit of a crapshoot lately. Because it might also strip my modules. If that happens, I'm going to be really pissed off. But we won't know until we try. And so far, like I said, touch wood, things have been a little bit more stable and working as intended on PTU. 18.2 specifically. So in any case, I hope they're really close to just rolling this out to live, because this is fucking silly. I mean, like, the bottom line is, if you have a better working build of the game that was ready at the same time, why not just roll it out to live anyway? For the life of me, I cannot reason the logic behind that, unless it was just, unless they truly were just waiting to stress test it against Xeno threat, which is possible. But like, then why kick off a free fly? Why not, like, get this version sorted first and then launch free fly? You know what I mean? But I mean,
because that's not how they do.
Game. I mean, I guess it is partially my game. Damn it, I'm a backer. It is my game. I'm making this game.
You made it.
I did not have that experience at all, John. Hard disagree there. For me, on 18.1 on PTU, I could not play it. Like this iteration, I have not been able to play 18.1 on PTU. I get seat stuck every time I dock, and every time I claim my ship, my modules get stripped every freaking time. Yeah, it's not having it for me, for sure. So I have not had that luck, but you're actually having no problem on PTU. Jelly, bruh. What am I doing? I came here to repair. Well, I guess since I'm here, I'll check Garrity defense anyway. Because I can also get my whole uniform at Garrity, but I still don't know if the terminals are working yet. So that's been my problem here on PTU. The only problem I've had on PTU, aside from the 130k earlier, is that the terminals have not been working. So I'll pop into Garrity defense. Fingers crossed for the terminals. Oh, this one is working. Fucking right. Or they just, maybe that last server reset.
Surprise, surprise. Something's working.
May have done that too. See, Bigley's learning already. She doesn't even play the game. All right. So here I can get almost the whole uniform as well. This is how setting up and prepping the uniform should work. It should be this easy. Field recon. Where is it?
Have fun. Time to go eat. Well, enjoy your breakfast or lunch or dinner, depending where in the world you are right now.
Thanks, John. Always a pleasure, man. Don't be a stranger. We'll get back in game once we get this stuff sorted out now. Take it easy, brother. The True Def. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. True Def. True def, bro.
Oh, England, so it's
Blackberry
lunchtime.
red.
You're same time zone as us then.
What? I guess they don't have it here anymore, maybe? Oh, maybe they don't. Oh, well, I'm not going to buy more shit here. But at least the terminals are working. That's a step up. Yeah, you're in England. Right. I thought, oh, you know what? I thought for some reason you said, like, I knew you were from England, but I thought for some reason you said you were living in the States, but maybe I had that all mixed up. B01. B1. There we go. No, derp. Derp. There we go. What did I actually just buy? I did buy the field core. Whatever. I guess I could have tried to get the proper helmet. Oh, actually, shit. That's what I need to do. I gotta go back and see if they have the right helmet. Yeah. Oh, they do have it in gray here now. Oh, no, it's black that we need, not gray. Yeah, it's black that we need, not the gray one. Ah, whatever. I'm over it. I'm sure we're just all happy to be playing the game. They're not going to care if my helmet is a slightly different model.
Only you.
I mean, there's
will
nothing
care.
I can do about it anyway. No, not necessarily. There are some people who would care, but I don't think given the state of things that do. I mean, we're supposed to have the right uniform, but I think they've probably cutting us some slack on that one. Considering. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Because I'm not going to put it in my ship because I'm probably, very good chance I either die or 30k or, well, I guess both. Perhaps. If you know what I mean.
Not.
This is the way. There we go. Alright. Let's get our repairs done here before we launch. Fingers crossed it doesn't strip my modules. It doesn't. Actually, I didn't repair, and my cannon is back. Did you see that? Did you notice that when I got in? Before I repaired, my cannon was just magically back.
Did you lose it before?
Yeah. One of my weapons was knocked off in that last fight. So that's where we're at, folks. If the linguist conversation had arisen prior to today, I do not remember. But I have also suffered TBIs drastically affect my memory. I don't think so. Let's just assume that we're both right and whatever happens next is correct. Deal? All right. We there it is. I'm like, come on, I want to kill somebody. In the game, of course. Don't call the police. Oh, the UEE Navy is there. Just they're so broken. They're so broken. Thank you. Is he gonna try and pull me over now? I don't really care.
No, that's right. You can get in trouble in this game.
You can get in trouble. Yeah, you can get stopped and
Please
scanned.
visit again. Thank you. And please visit again.
Just waiting for my quantum travel to kick in. You
Engage.
get stopped and fined if you don't stop and let them scan your ship. And if they scan your ship, any you have contraband, then that can be, or contraband, that can be bad for you too. Yep, it's all legit. All legit stuff that can happen. All right, now we're in it. All right, mid-pitch, I'm in the zone, so I think we're stable here now. So you just let me know whatever works best for you. Brio's Breaker Yard, bit of a hot spot. It's not an armistice. Sorry, it's a non-armistice area. I don't know why my quantum travel takes so long to kick in, but that's what's happening now. Yeah, often a lot of people hanging out there looking for PvP, so it could get a bit spicy.
Oh, we'll see.
Oh, we'll see.
We'll see about that. We'll see about spicy.
We will see about that. We'll see how spicy she gets. It's gonna be dark too, so we have to watch the ground here.
Quantum travel complete.
Oh yeah.
What are you derping about? Contact Jordan Alfonso Highbrow 9.4K low hot bogey bearing 240 Avenger Stalker 6.5 engaging. Multiple contacts. Add Aegis Eclipse bearing 245 high hot bogey 6.5 engaging Alfonso. Six five spike. 6.5 defending. Six five engaging red problems. Red pebbles, whatever it is. Red peebles. Scratch one. 6.5 scratch two. Now there is a call for soft death, and I need to figure out what it is because that's a new mechanic since the last time I did my training. So we're gonna just coast up into the atmosphere and find out what that is as we start to get into the SOPs now. So at the last hour or so of stream, I'm gonna actually start working on some of these SOPs.
What does SOP stand for?
Standard operating procedures.
Ah.
Oh, there is some new stuff here. So individual preparations before embarking on a multi-crew vessel. This is multi-crew. So what we've done is we've consolidated what is the Trident department and the Outlaw department. The Trident's our multi-crew vessel, our like class starships, our capital starships department, and Outlaw is our fighter, our starfighter arm. So we've consolidated those down into the Carrier Star Wing department or division of the UEE Navy Pathfinders. So some of these are specific to Starmen, which is our Trident department, and some of these are specific to Wingmen, which is our Outlaw department. Ship stations. All right. See, launch procedure. All right, so on launch procedure, we have weapons checks, which you always do. Trident Squadron. Ah, here we go. Nice. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go right back to basic training here. So I have our comms guide up, and I have our blue phase training. Really, the key to comms that we focus on is just about keeping things clear and concise. Really, that's more important than anything, than like saying a comm perfectly. But we also want to make sure that we are using the same communication so that everybody knows what everyone else is talking about. That's important. Yeah, we'll just keep blasting through these. So we need to grind all this wrap up again. I wish we had some kind of ETA on this patch moving to live, because it's on Damer. That would tell me like how much effort I want to put into grinding up new ships and stuff or whatever. So to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna grind anything new. I think I'm just gonna focus on practicing, getting better at dogfighting, maybe do a little PvP and low flying, to be honest with you. That's the key for me. Doing things that can't get taken away, you know, like practicing those skills, working on my SOPs, working on my practices for Outlaw, so on and so forth. Alright, in blue phase we go everything through everything, including the HUD. Right from the controls down to flying in formation.
Quantum travel complete.
So I'm just gonna familiarize myself with that as we in between missions, as I'm flying in between bounties. Engine flare up there, so I'm trying to scan to see if I can get one of them to pop early. There we go. Contact Aurora LM, 88,000 meters, high hop bogey bearing 125.65 engaging. Contact Ronan Fahi, Aegis Gladius, 4,000 meters in closing, bearing 130, high hop bogey, 65 ping, 65 defending, 65 locked. Target is Ronan Fahi. 6-5 scratch one.
Hey Scar, how are you?
Shields.
I hope you're good. This early morning back in Canada for you. Excuse me.
Damn it! Hello, Scar. Welcome. Good morning. Very early in the morning for you, indeed.
Yep.
How are you, sir? Feeling good, I hope.
Aw, thank you, Scar.
Yes, she's back in effect, baby. We're back. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just like old times, right? Say hi, Bigley.
I did already.
Say hi again, Bigley. Look in your camera.
Hey, you know what? You know what? You know
what
what?
is best to you?
Do you know what starts tomorrow?
Huh?
Do you know what starts tomorrow?
Do I know what starts tomorrow?
That's the words I said.
Tuesday. I don't know. What starts tomorrow?
I may be in Ireland, but I'm watching the damn game tomorrow night.
Oh, playoffs. Very good.
And by tomorrow night, I mean it'll be Wednesday morning for me. But I'm still watching the damn game.
Very good.
Quantum travel complete.
Excuse me. I need to open this door a bit. It's hot in here. It's making me sleepy.
Yeah, you go right ahead. We just
Playoffs,
grinded some
baby.
bounties.
Exactly.
Mac Pigeon.
Playoffs.
How you doing? Are you out here? Playoffs indeed. It's like Christmas for Bigley.
Yes.
See how her Leafs are doing this year.
They've done very well this year, actually.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
Have they?
They're in
Have
the
they
playoffs.
Have they been?
You can tell I've been following. Brad has not. We have home ice advantage, but we're also playing Tampa again in the first round. So.
Let's see. Fuel weapon locked.
Feel good
operating
about this year,
mode,
Scar. I
super
feel good.
guy.
I feel very optimistic about this year. And if they make the Stanley Cup Finals, we're flying back.
Oh, okay. Bigley's treating me to a vacation then.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Only the finals. Only if they make the finals.
The final.
Yeah. Not like conference final, like full final.
Right. All right. Closing in on target. Contact Isaac Sinclair, CO Mustang Delta 6000 closing high hop bogey, bearing 15. Multiple contacts. Contact Cameron Morgan, 2500, 30, bearing 30, high hop bogey, 65 engaged.
I will be right back.
That guy just literally, did that guy just shoot a rocket into an asteroid?
I'll be right back.
Okay. I will just rate turn this guy to death if he wants to play it that way. Yeah, that's easy. Woo. 6-5 engaging Isaac Sinclair. Splash 2. I gotta practice these callouts, man. Yeah, I gotta practice my callouts a bit. Dude, I've been fucking on it all day until just now, of course. Yerk. Cut Bigley some slack there, too. All right, let's see what we got here. New mission. And we'll check our rep here. We'll keep an eye on this so that we know when we get new missions. There you go. It's this one. Junior guild member. That's when we get a new certification come available. So we start making that good money. What's the plan, Scar? So, Baz, your pilot, Steph, are you the navigator? Yes, she's the community manager extraordinaire and HR department. Yeah, what's the plan for the week, brother? Is it warm at least at all, or warmer, or has been warmer, or has shown signs of warming at some point? There we go. Whoops, that. Flight combat comms is what I was looking for. So when we're calling, we have 3 different combat status. There's free, tight, and safe. So when weapons are free, we're free to engage anyone at I guess, as needed. Tight means that we do not fire unless fired upon, and safe means we do not engage at all unless we're expressly given permission. Or tight means that we seek permission. Or we engage when fired upon. No, sorry, we only engage when we're given authorization. And safe means no live fire at all. That can only be updated by the flight lead. When we are locking, okay, this is what I wanted to refresh on. When you are locking a friendly, you call it out, let them know they're friendly spiked so that they don't panic. When we're engaged, we call engaged. When we're locked, we say spiked when we're locked, and we say missile spike. We used to say lock. I guess we say missile spike now. These have changed a little bit. Fox classifications for missiles. Fox 1 is a cross-section. Fox 2 is infrared. Fox 3 is electromagnetic, or EM. Bloodhounds are torpedoes. Uh, 6.5 spike.
Contact. Contact.
Contact Ivan Ledbetter, 50. Fucking Ivan Ledbetter, Aegis Eclipse, 3800, out bearing 135, 6.5 defending. 6.5 defending. 6.5 engaging. Herschel Kerrigan. At that point, I just would have said multiple contacts, the bearing, and then who I was engaging. What is that? Origin M50 Interceptor. That's going to be a fast flyer, so I'm going to have to pull back and slow it down to get my nose on him. Because he's going to keep jousting me. There we go. But he's weak. So we got an Aegis Eclipse. 6.5 engaging. See, what's happening here is, I hate this. Whenever you engage an NPC, they try to calm you, right? They're trying to talk to me, and it takes over that MFD because I haven't assigned a fucking MFD to my comms. That's annoying. Oh, this guy's just death spinning. Let's get Bigley back in the mix. What's up, Biggs?
Hi.
Hi. Chillin'. Been rocking the 27 Celsius for the last few days. Hot damn.
April is always the weirdest month in Canada and Ontario. It's either snowing or hot. It's so bizarre.
Pretty cray. Just landed at Everest. McFidget, you find your way around, okay?
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Here, we're gonna fix that MFD issue here. All I need to do is just assign one of my MFDs for comms, and then it won't keep taking over that target screen when I need to call my targets. Fuel callouts. When our fuel is low, it's Joker if we're less than 30%, Bingo if we're less than 10%. Emergency and urgency. When we're destroyed, it's Mayday, Mayday, and your call sign. So mine would be Mayday, Mayday 6-5. And when you're critically damaged, it's Pan Pan, your call sign, and what your damage status is. So if my nose was damaged, I would say Pan Pan 6-5, hull red, or Pan Pan 6-5, right aileron destroyed. Pan Pan 6-5, weapon systems down, stuff like that.
Oh, well, absolutely. Thanks, McPigeon.
Contact Fadili Hazuki, bearing 10, high hop bogey, origin M50, interceptor, 6-5 spike, 6-5 defending, 6-5 engaging. Fadil Hazuki.
Always fun to have you around.
Son of a bitch!
I got a miss on me too.
Sounds like an attack.
Just trying to live out that missile there too. These guys are all in O50s and 50s, so I think I'm gonna stop calling out the make, because that's not really pertinent information. Everybody knows what a Gladius is. They don't need to know that it's made by Aegis. So my call for this would be contact Eclipse 639, closing high hop bogey bearing 215. Takuma Bostwick, 6-5 engaging. McPigeon, I think I have enough time to set your clown point, and then you have to go. Really fun watching you. Always a pleasure with you too, McPigeon. Thank you very much for hanging out. I'm so glad you at least got into the game. Next time we'll get some game time in, I'm sure. I will be back on Wednesday, of course, continuing to play through the galaxy and building up rep. We'll probably be doing more bounties and stuff like that. So if you're down with that, or if you want to find scrap to salvage, we'll be making it. So you can come along for that too, or whatever you like. And if you want to do something different, then I'm all ears. So we'll see you then, hopefully. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and hopefully we'll see you again on Wednesday.
Evening?
All right, let's see here. All right, for the last little while, we're just going to rifle off these VLRTs, these bounties, and practice my contact calls, I think. That sounds great. We have 40 mins left to stream. Wind her down. Keeping it smooth. I need more daytime friends. What I mean by that is, I mean like streamers to raid. It sounded super sad, I think.
It did.
Why is this pointing me back to yellow? The fuck? No, that's not where I'm going. Yeah, no, I mean like I'm looking at streams to try and raid after stream, but there aren't a whole lot. I gotta go make some stream friends to raid after stream is what I meant to say.
Right.
I have all the friends that matter right here. Hashtag clown point. I love that, McPigeon. It stays. Set my clown point. Scar, how's Miss Cat today? I think we might pop in on the Chief. Just because. Spud Hunter's playing Dark and Darker. He's got so big now. He's so big. Yeah, and then we'll go meet some folks. Say hello.
Quantum travel complete.
All right, for the rest of it, we're going to focus first on callouts, which means I can't be ripping towards my targets at like top speed. Contact Bill Kateros, 10K high hop bogey, bearing 80K Aegis Gladius.
Oh, that's nice. You had a chill weekend, though.
Contact Gladius, 8500 Bill Kateros, bearing 80 high hop bogey, 6'5 spike. 6'5 engaging. Just because. 6'5 Fox 3 Katseros.
Missile lock.
I don't know why my lock just randomly dropped that. And only fired 3
Gizmo,
instead of
no.
4. 'cause I
No,
don't
Gizmo.
remember.
No. Oh my god.
There we go.
Can I have my camera back on, please? We have a special guest who we don't usually get.
Your camera is on. It
No,
has
it's
been
not.
on the whole time.
Oh, there it is. Never mind. I was
And
looking
so is
in
your
the wrong
mic.
spot. No, I know my mic's on.
Okay.
Guys, look.
It's important that you know that you are cammed and mic'd up.
This is Gizmo.
6'5 engaging Karas.
Gizmo never comes to
6'5
visit.
engaging Luther, Avenger Stalker.
This is Giz, and he turned 10 years old yesterday.
Asshole.
Yeah. He's my baby.
6'5 scratch one.
Right, buddy? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Gizmo never comes on stream.
No, he doesn't.
Wow. He wants the food.
6'5
That's
scratch
not
too.
for you. There you go. What a good fluffy kitty. He's our fluffy one. Pippin's our tiny one. Gizmo's our epic floof monster.
Yes. With the feather duster tail.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, he doesn't usually hop up when we're streaming, does he?
No. He's my spirit animal. He's very in tune with me. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Me?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Where's the marker here?
Bum ba 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 bum ba ba bum. Gorgeous kitty. I know, isn't he great? He's so handsome. He's so handsome, and he knows it too. And let me tell you, this cat knows he's an attractive kitty.
Yes, he does.
Don't you?
He know he hot.
Yeah. He's just gonna push the Yeah, you mark up that mic. Yep, that's all yours now. Oh, okay, Gizmo, that's enough of that though. What's an idiot? Oh, his nails are sharp. Kitty biscuits. Ow. Oh God, painful biscuits.
Kitty biscuits of pain and love.
Quantum travel complete.
Kitty biscuits of pain.
I have to be careful how I react around him, because if I like get emotional or cryy, or like if I make a sound, like when he's kneading on me right now and I'll make a sound like he'll bite me. He will bite me.
In like a weird loving way though.
Yeah, like he thinks he's helping. So like if once I was in the kitchen and I burned myself in the oven, and I started crying, and he came in and he like bit my leg because he was freaked out that I was crying. Apparently it's a thing, like they want the sound to stop, like certain pitches, and they like want to make sure you're okay. He is purring. I don't know if you can hear it in the mic.
I'm still looking for someone to raid. Slim pickings at this hour, y'all.
That's okay.
It is. It's just fine. It's just fine. We're gonna say hello to the chief. Always a good time. Deserves our attention. Yeah. So you had a chillaxing weekend, Scar. That's great to hear. Anything particular? Like, I mean, quite literally nothing, or did you get into like chilled activities? Contact Halvor, 8300 high hop bogey, bearing 340 Avenger Stalker. Multiple contacts bearing 340 high hop bogey, 65 engaging Halvor. 65 engaging Miguel, Aurora LN, bearing 345 high hop bogey, 5,000 meters.
Look at all those
65
asteroids.
locked.
Are you in an asteroid belt?
65 defending. 65 engaging Miguel. I am in an asteroid belt.
I could tell. Bye, Gizmo.
65 splash 1. 65 engaging Retina. Fucking smashed him. I clipped him that time. Fair enough. I think that'll be our last bounty of the day as we head back to Grim Hex and get sorted, prepare to dock, and go say hello to the chief. What do you say? What say you? There we go. Where's Grim Hex? There it is. We'll just manually plot that course. We'll just chart to Grim Hex. Get ready to call it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's 6 where you are. Okay.
You know how we do. And as we coast into Grimhex, the lawless pirate asteroid base, where we call home, where we've carved out a little niche of the galaxy for our very own. We'll bring it back and groove out with you. This is one of the new scenes, the new screens. They're all going to look similar so that we can show all the beautiful accolades of our community, you, the member.
Yeah.
This low, chill hub vibes just came in just in time. We're going to get ready to go rate a friend, but I want to thank you guys all for hanging out with us today. This is part of all the rebrand, so we're going to, obviously, Bigley's back in the house now, mic'd up, looking strong. So we got all kinds of good things coming in here. New scenes for new stream activities, new point redemptions, and some other fun things coming in to get busy with the community and play with you guys. We're very excited to do so. So I hope you are as well. And with that, let us get ready to say hello to Chief as I continue to coast into home. Thank you very much, Bigley. We've got the script up there. Please do copy and paste that when we get in on Chief and say hello to the man himself. He's been very good to us, friend of the stream. Whoops, did it work?
Did what
I
work?
did it in the wrong thing. Here we go. Let's try it this way. Oopsie. At least it didn't screw anything up.
Skarshack wants you to remember you still owe him a sour.
I still owe you a sour. Sounds good. Everybody on board. Don't forget to copy that script up. Drop it on Chief when we get in there. Say hello. Tell him where you came from. Let him never not know. Like I said, Chief's a great friend of the stream. He's been extremely supportive of us. We're very grateful for his company. He's a lot of fun to watch. He's playing his cop, Chief Fox, in GTA 5 roleplay shenanigans guaranteed. I know you guys will love it. Let's do it up. Have a great evening. We'll be right back here Wednesday, 6 a.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. GMT. So until then, friends, happy gaming. Be good to one another. We'll see you right back here for another episode of the Twinsticks and Ties Show 07s. I swear to God, I never fucking get this right. 07s.